Turn.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Into the Mist. This is our Curse of Strahd campaign, and we're so excited and glad to be here. Before we jump in, we apologize, some technical difficulties off the top, but we are all good to go and super excited. Dungeons & Dragons, we want to thank them for their ongoing sponsorship. We are live on the D&D Twitch as well as on the RealmSmith Twitch.
Yes.
As well as on the Beetle and Grim Twitch, actually.
What?
All three. Yep, we do that. It's crazy. Yep. But thank you, Dungeons & Dragons, for helping us and allowing us to do this. Another shout out to Beetle and Grim, of course. I got a bunch of stuff today.
What?
And I forgot some of it upstairs.
Should I go get it?
No.
I'm not on camera, Jay. I could go get
Brandon
it.
could go on. He's not on camera.
My vote says you should.
Yeah, sure, do that because we want to show. Just grab like 2 of the maps, and there's little red bags up there. Grab those. As well as something the players are going to get.
His stuff while he's away.
But you can check out beetleandgrims.com. They have a legendary Curse of Strahd box currently, and we are using items. All of the items at the front of the table there that you'll see during the gameplay are from that amazing set. So you can check that out, as well as the Rime of the Frost Maiden. They just launched a silver edition of that as well. So you can check them out, beetleandgrims.com, and they're just wonderful people that we love very much. So thank you for your ongoing sponsorship. Want to thank Sirenscape, as usual. If you want to check out www.sirenscape.com/RealmSmith, and then if you type RealmSmith into the search bar, you'll see all of the wonderful things that we've created for Sirenscape that they sell on their site, including some of the sets that we use in our games to make them better. You want to go to full screen here. I'm just going to go back to Beetle and Grim just for a second.
Wow, those are straight up playable.
These are playable maps from the box. That is the Wizard of Wine's winery. And this is the church. It's crazy. This is the Wizard of Wines. Take that.
Yeah, I got it.
This is the church that we were in at one point. You can go closer to that.
It's upside down.
Actually, you can go close.
Yeah.
There we go. These are playable maps for your tabletop. This is the first time anybody's seen them in person, I think. This is one of...
Wow, castle.
This is one of, I think, 37 maps that make up Castle Ravenloft.
That's great.
So in the Legendary Bundle, you get that. That is just one, and they're double-sided, so you also get, like, the other side. It's insane.
Dude, that's insane.
That is insane.
So we will be using those as we go throughout
We'll just have to rent
the whole
a field.
thing. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, and then we got there's this little like
Islands.
cool guide that they give you of how to like put the maps together in order to like navigate Castle Ravenloft. And then this is super cool. These are the Strahd emblazoned coins, silver coins from Barovia. We are the first, other than the folks I think at Beetle and Grim, that have had these in our hands. Look, I'm unpacking them out of the thing. We'll throw them in the table cam there in one sec.
Just kiss him right there.
But this is what it looks like. It's got Strahd's crest on one side, and it's got his visage on the other. It looks like Matt Mercer.
So cool.
Quite
Not Mercer, we made to look
Wait
like
to
that, actually.
Look at that. That is the Strahd one, and then turn it over, and then we've got the thing. So I will be using these for inspiration throughout. Sorry, Noura, you won't be able to
really
hold
good
one.
weight to it.
They're like
Yeah, they do.
vacuum this
They
thing.
have really great weight. But,
Yeah.
And we're going to continue getting really cool
Hello?
things. I am told that in a week's time or so, we will have the holy symbol of Ravenkind as well.
What?
Holy
So-
symbol of Ravenkind.
Batman?
Similar ring.
Okay, give them back. You don't have them yet. Does anybody at the table have inspiration right now on their sheets?
Yeah, I
Let me
do.
check, let me check.
Yeah,
let me check.
I think we all do.
Who has one?
I
Lying.
do.
We did because you
All
gave
of you?
you dished them out because
I
we
did.
had a really awesome RP moment.
You're lying. Here, that's yours. I didn't dish them to everybody, did I? Is it
Wow.
on your...
Yeah, I got one. He's got one.
I'm gonna
Remember
check
that?
my character.
You get one?
If
Here.
viewers at
They
home
sound
remember.
great, eh?
They do sound pretty
have one?
great.
They do
I
sound
do.
really good.
Do you have one?
I do not have.
Oh, everyone but Falpher
Makes
got
sense.
inspiration. Makes sense. Even the little bag has a Strahd crest on it. It's really cool.
Nice.
So, anyways, little velvet bag. I love those guys.
Details.
They play D&D like we do, which is so awesome. Okay, so thank you to Beetle and Grimm's, of course. Back to Sirenscape. You can check them out. Again, the sound sets that we use on this stream are from their website. You can check them out. Just put RealmSmith into the search bar. And that is awesome. Product sponsors, WizKids as usual. Dwarven Forge, of course, for a lot of the terrain that we use at the table. Hero Forge, I still haven't painted Muskoka, but I'm going to do that, I promise, for at least the last episode.
Oh, there you
There's
go.
there's
the
five
promise.
episodes left.
Yeah.
So you will
Paint
get
the dead one.
I promise. By next episode, it will be done.
Thank you.
Mithril, you guys have a Kickstarter that you have launched.
Oh,
or
it's-
not launched. Sorry, you
it's-
are launching.
We are. We're previewing
week
it
today.
right now.
A week today. You're launching it, or is
No,
it
on
Thursday?
the 1st, October 1st.
October
Because I
1st.
think it's like Thursday.
It's this Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to talk about it real quick, and then
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, so it's called Doodle Dice. So it's a way for you to design your own custom dice at home. Look, you left this camera on in the corner. But you can basically design your own dice. It's only $20 for the kit. And you get a set of, well, I don't want to talk about all of it. but-
Yeah, paint. You get like paint markers, and you
yeah.
can paint your own dice with the.
Yeah, so you get a set of blank white resin dice and a set of sort of paint resin paint things that.
you can bring them up on the big,
Yeah.
the
These
big
are
screen
these are.
there.
Well,
There you go.
these are ones we kind of did before the set. We tried to do a little Muskoka plaid version, but yeah,
Could you do
we're really excited about it.
a D20 covered in 20s?
You could.
You
You'd
should
be
not
you'd be
add
eliminated
more-
from the games.
Yeah, you shouldn't do more than Oh,
Unless you're a DM.
yeah.
Very cool.
But we've seen people do like blue metal ones,
Yep.
all sorts of stuff. Yeah,
It's gonna be
it's
awesome.
it's
Awesome.
it's pretty cool.
So this Thursday, where
Oh.
can they check it out?
Doodle.mithrilarmory.com.
Okay. Awesome.
Doodle dice.
Okay.
Doodle dice.
And then, of course, D&D Beyond. We will have a D&D Beyond giveaway for the second half, but I'll talk about that in a sec.
Cool.
First, I want to go to the Discord RP. Our community is so incredible. Every week we have more Vistani joining our community. For those who are first-time viewers, just so you know, we have a whole Discord role-playing community that plays Vistani in our world. So their quests and the role-playing they do on their channel affects the game, and our game affects the channel. It's insanity. It's super interactive, and people are loving it. Currently, they built a camp that they have all come together. We can bring up that map, and every week we update this map with new tents for new
Wow.
members of the community. And they built a wall, and they just built that watchtower that's by the south gate there.
What?
And this is all using bits, so it all goes towards helping us do what we do, and it's a way to help the channel. And of course, at different tiers. So if you subscribe at tier 1 or 2 or 3, you get different perks. So you can head to our Discord. The link will be in the chat if you want to join our roleplay community. It's a great way through COVID to play D&D. And if we can bring up the attack on or assault on Gakis schedule, we have already done 3 quests with our Discord. All 3 were successful. And so we have 6 more to go. And I will be DMing our Tier 3 Vistani on Monday, October 12th, instead of this session. Go ahead.
What happens when they're unsuccessful?
You find out.
Oh,
You don't
can't
know.
wait. I
So
mean,
all of the stuff that they're doing is affecting the real game world that you guys live in
nice.
while this is happening. So it will have an effect on the outcome of this season. That's pretty insane. So
That's amazing.
yeah. Anyways, join the Discord. It's freaking awesome, and I haven't seen anything like this in the community or on Twitch with D&D yet. So
the world.
I love that we're blazing some trails. And of course, huge thanks, we say this every week, to our Smith Guardians, who are our moderators, but they're a lot more than that. There are DMs, there are quest givers, they're our right hand when it comes to the Discord, and they manage it, so we want to say a huge thank you to them. I don't know if we got Extra Life working tonight, but there is a bard that shows up at some point up here. We are raising money for the kids as usual. I think we're close to our goal of $5,000 so far. Raised from season 1 and season 2, and the next thing that you will unlock for the party if you get to 5,000 is +2 arrows, which is great, and they will need that. No, sorry, next is, I think it's like 4,700 is +2 arrows, and then at 5,000 is a cloak of elven kind that gets transported through the mists to the players at the table, which is freaking awesome. We have merch, as usual. That is another way you can help us out. The proceeds go to helping us kind of continue to do what we do here. You can check that out in the widget below our Twitch on RealmSmith TV. On RealmSmith. Twitch.tv/RealmSmith. And there are hoodies and t-shirts and phone cases and all wonderful kinds of merch with for both seasons. So check that out. Players table on Thursday with Joel Auge again, and behind the screen tomorrow night with myself. And that is an inside look to what we do here at RealmSmith. And then Knowles' Marvelous Tutorials. Hopefully, we didn't do it last night, but hopefully we'll do it on Sunday. And I think I'm going to paint the Gorgon.
Ooh.
So that should be fun.
You know what I mean.
If you know... I don't know. It's Dave.
I don't know what you
I
mean.
really don't know.
Actually, yeah.
I was just in such a weird space tonight.
I think we're all
Clearly.
in a bit of a weird
What's going
space
on?
tonight.
Yeah. $4,400 and $4,400.
We've raised
Is that-
4,400.
that's where
What's
we're
the
at.
next goal?
I don't have it here.
Okay, yeah. Okay, if you go to the team, yeah, I guess it'll. Anyways,
Yeah.
no, the next one is like 47 something is the +2 arrows.
Right.
So it'll be great. But we'll hear from Grigori, of course, in the break as usual. Monster Fight Club giveaway. So we are doing a special giveaway tonight for the first half of our session. So they are giving away a $180 pledge level Polar Battle set. You can check it out on Kickstarter. Just look up Monster Fight Club, but it's part of their Monster Scenery Ice Wilds campaign. It's all ice terrain, and with Icewind Dale having been released, there's some awesome, really awesome things to be gotten there. So the way that you enter is, who's going to do that if Julian's not here tonight?
Yeah. He just said,
Are you able
yes.
to do that from here?
I can't. I don't know that I can. Could we get...
Do the Smith Guardians know how to do this?
yeah, the Smith
Julian is usually the person
I can attempt
that
it.
does this.
I'll have to get my laptop, but I can try, yeah.
What's that? You just said-
I can get my laptop. And I
We
can
can do it
try.
another way, I guess. How do we do it otherwise?
We just need
can
our
do the-
Smith Guardians to keep track of the people who have submitted the name.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll roll at the end of it
Yep.
in the break, and then
That's right.
hopefully we'll have it for the second half
Yes.
of the giveaway. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first giveaway for the first half, if you write monster in the chat, our Smith Guardians will count who does, and then we will roll a 20 like we used to, or D100 like we used to do, and then we'll pick a winner that way.
Yeah.
The old school analog way.
Old school.
So the Smith Guardians will have to let us know in the break. We will draw for that Kickstarter pledge in the break. Then the second half, we're giving away a digital copy of Curse of Strahd for D&D Beyond, which will be fun
Nice.
too. And hopefully we'll get chat working for that
Yes.
in the break. So all the automated wonderfulness. Yeah, it's that kind of night.
Yeah, it's
That
been that night
kinda
already.
night.
Yeah,
And then it's that night
kind of-
again.
Yeah, I promised this wonderful PTZ camera thing. It worked great this week, and all of a sudden
It really
today,
did.
It didn't work. Like we just got here and it just didn't
It
work.
just stopped working.
So just stopped working, but it's okay.
I promised it in the players' table too. I was like,
Yeah,
guys,
I know.
come back on Monday night.
I was so excited,
Me too.
but what are you gonna do? All right, you guys ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Let us delve into the mists. Where we left you last time. What's that?
It's different than what you used to
Yeah,
say.
usually. I'm just trying things.
Okay, it's good. It's
Just
good.
Yeah, we can delve
Give it
this
a go.
time.
Whatever.
We'll delve.
Although delving's kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, you're good.
Pass into the mists. Enter the mists. All right. Last time, you all were looking for the Mad Mage. You were told that there was potentially a mage who was in a wizard's tower over on Lake Baratok. There was a tower that has been there for a long time, but that was one of the only sightings or thoughts that the Vistani had as to where this mage or wizard could potentially be living. You went there, you explored it, you found a really interesting elevator mechanism that you tried to figure out. And as you were exploring the tower, our wonderful paladin decided that he was going to check out a Vardo or a Vistani wagon that was parked just outside the tower.
Sounds reasonable for this so far.
It sounds reasonable, yeah.
so far.
Yes.
So far, you're right.
He
So far,
managed
yes.
to heroically and successfully bust the lock that held the door shut, but upon opening it, triggered a series of alchemist fire to explode, destroying the wagon, which you thought was bad enough, and it put Dmitri on his butt, unconscious and bleeding out. But then found out as Ezmerelda entered the scene, injured on horseback, being chased by wolves, that in fact was her wagon. And that her life's work is now in flames.
I properly laughed for 5 minutes without dialogue, like without saying anything on the player's table. Describing this, I laughed for 5 minutes. I timed it. I just could not stop laughing.
It's great.
I'm glad you thought it was so funny.
Exactly. And so that is kind of where we left, except that these wolves had then entered kind of the causeway that leads to the island that holds the tower. They started to charge. You took out 2 of the dire wolves. You hit a couple of the wolves, and then they began to transform into what you understand is werewolves. They are right in your grill at this point. We are in initiative at this point, and we are going to continue from where we left off.
Okay.
All right. I can't remember the the point, the actual
Initiative order?
point
I was
that
first for sure.
I know you were. So I think we went through the entire initiative order. Let me just find out. You actually were for sure. I know that. They actually transformed. So I'm going to say that as they were charging, they began to transform, and now they are just at basically the dividing line of where your difficult terrain from spike growth was laid.
Okay.
Correct?
That would be 40 feet from us.
It was 20. It was a 20-foot space.
20-foot radius. So it would be a 40-foot.
Okay, so I thought it was 20 foot. Okay, I thought it was a 20-foot space, so that's fine. They're in it now. We'll deal with it next time. Muskoka, you're up. And Sterling, you're on deck.
Whoa, that
How many
was.
of them are there?
There are 4. Is the camera on that? There are 5 werewolves. There's one that's kind of leading the charge. What did you do, Muskoka?
I had come out to check on. Actually, did I? Because I'd come out and I'd rubbed the ointment on Ezmerelda's
Yes.
back
Yes.
very respectfully.
Yes.
And then I thought that had been my turn, actually.
I think he's
Was
right
that the
about
last
that.
thing you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, it's Sterling's
I don't
turn.
want to double turn or anything.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Okay. Then I'm going to use one of my greatest to give myself, and then my reaction to give myself advantage while I fire some crossbow bolts at this guy in the front, in his face.
Okay.
So, am I?
No, you're right.
So, with that advantage on my first attack, that's a nat 20, and then for the second attack, it's well, it's gonna be another number. That's a 17. So
Okay, and that is to the lead wolf, or what's your?
the lead wolf in his yeah
He
in the
doubled
eye
on the
holes.
first, and then got a 17 on the second.
Yes.
Okay, so damage on that,
Okay.
and those are crossbow bolts.
Yes. So that's 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1. Come on. So 11 points of damage
Okay.
for that critical attack. And then the second one is an 8 plus, so that's 10.
10. Nicely done.
21 points total.
With 21
to
points of
all.
damage, those two bolts at this range hit true and deep. And you can see that he lurches from both of those attacks, but he is still coming. Dmitri, you are up.
In the game?
Falpher your deck, yeah.
No, I'm actually unconscious. I'm stable.
You
but
are still,
unconscious.
that's right, that is correct. You are unconscious, but you are stable. Falpher, you're up.
Yeah, I will draw.
You are currently in the tower.
That's correct.
Kind of out the window.
Out the window, and I will draw my short bow, do 2 attacks. That is an 18 plus 8. What's that? A 26. And then my next one is a 111. So that's a 19. 26 and 19.
Those are both hits. Who are you
Okay.
attacking?
The first guy. The guy at the front.
Okay.
So that is 1d6 plus.
You do know, though, that your bolts... Sorry, I will say that you know your bolts didn't do quite the damage that you expected it to.
All right.
Oh, okay.
No, hit.
As in his.
Yes.
Okay. That's 6 damage on the first one,
Yep.
and
And they're just regular bolts, right?
yeah, 4 damage on the next one. 10 total.
Okay. All right. Okay, that first one, it steps into the area of your spike growth. What does he have to do?
It's 2d4 for every 5 feet they travel.
Damage?
Yeah.
And do they have to make a saving throw?
If they were to if they were to investigate
Yeah.
to see if there's spikes, then they can do that.
Okay.
But yeah, are they doing that?
Well, he didn't, so...
Okay, so it's 2d4 for every 5 feet.
Okay. So he is going to move in 5 feet, and he's going to stop because he's hurt. And you can see him kind of step through, and spikes go up through his feet. And it hurts quite a bit.
Okay, do you want me to roll?
Yeah, go ahead. You can roll that.
5.
5 points
He
of
only
damage.
moved 5 feet? Yeah, 5.
Okay. All right, and so move him 5 feet into that area. Into
This
yeah,
guy?
yeah,
This guy looks like Beast
Forward.
from Beauty and the Beast.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So move him forward 5 feet. Just
He
put him in
doesn't
the
have a
middle, put him in the
base.
middle.
So
It's
you
okay.
touched my rose.
There. Okay. Yeah, can we back out that camera just a bit because we're not getting the shot of everyone there, or just move it up or something.
Everybody's in there. Oh,
Just like all
it's
these things.
dropped. That's why. Dropped to the drop.
And then just move it up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ezmerelda, you're up.
I cast Firebolt on one of the wolves that isn't the leader,
Okay.
and that is a 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is 13 points of fire damage.
Nicely done.
And then I shout to any of the party that's outside, do not kill the leader. We need him to answer some questions.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's a 20-foot radius, you said, right?
Yeah.
So let's just fix this a little bit here because so it would be 40 feet. So he would have stepped into here.
Yeah.
And how long does the spike rope last?
10 minutes.
Wow.
That's a
Okay, so move
that's
them
an
back.
awesome spell, man.
Well, it is on a causeway.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of them, as they see him kind of step in and
Yeah.
start to howl, they kind of halt. So put them maybe like in almost a straight line behind him.
Cool.
Straight line.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay, that's an interesting straight line. I think they're
behind him. No. I
behind
mean, like that. Like
Oh, yeah?
across. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I want.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, like-
we're on the same page.
Yeah, exactly.
Team.
Okay. And then the two on the sides are going to. So they've come 10 feet there for a second,
Yeah.
and then they actually dive into the water and they're going to swim around.
Wow.
Doggy paddling?
Dedicated.
They're humanoids, so they can swim.
But this is
these two?
Barovia, so there's
So yeah, but they're going to
piranha.
go half speed swim. So
Ooh, right into the
so
acid
they
water.
move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, they move 50 feet.
Wow.
Well, that's double. That'll be, they've taken a dash action in order to do that. The leader stops where
No.
he is and stays there.
Will the spike still affect them in the water?
No,
It's
because
20-foot radius.
Yeah, but I imagine it has to cling to something, a ground, right? It wouldn't float on water.
I don't know. I imagined it differently, I guess.
Like it would maybe be in the water, but like on the ground. of the
Ground of
water.
Yeah, like
water?
I think it would have kind of underwater.
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't think it would have kind of.
Yeah,
Spread out on top.
I
So
had
how
to.
shallow
I
is
had
it
to try.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it was good. It's taking them longer to get to you for sure. Muskoka, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Is it concentration or anything, or
Yeah, it's concentration.
it's a concentration spell? Okay.
Why, are you gonna hurt me?
No, just
Okay.
asking.
I'm gonna run over to Dmitri here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember what I was gonna say. I'll just grab him by his whatever. What are you wearing?
It's kind of there's like a cape there, some chainmail.
Yeah, I grab him by the bloody shrapnel that he's wearing, and I'll try to pull him up. I can cast a spell while I have a concentration spell going, as long as that other spell is.
As long as it's not a concentration spell.
Okay. So as I try to pull him to help him to his feet, I'll cast Cure Wounds on him. Yeah, come on.
Ah.
Get up, buddy. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. So you feel you're imbued with this healing energy. I will give you back conscious Dmitri.
So it's going to be 2d8 plus 4. So that's 11, 15.
15.
15 points of healing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sterling, you're well.
Did
I guess.
Ezmerelda go?
Yeah, Ezmerelda
Yes, okay, yes,
fired the
firebolt,
fireball.
right.
Actually, just yeah. So you can't move yet because you were just so you're kind of still prone. But Sterling, you're up. Dmitri on deck.
All right. I'm going to give myself advantage again using Ubar and as my reaction. And I'm attacking that dude. And
Which one?
This one.
This one right there.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 24 to hit, and
It's a hit.
another 24 to hit. So
Oh, those are hits.
that's 10 and right, because I'm also big Sterling, so that's 12. I forgot to do that last time. That's
Oh yeah.
9.
9 points
So
of damage.
12 plus 9, that's 21 points of damage to his face.
Oh. Okay. Nicely done. Dmitri, you're up. Falpher, you're on deck.
Okay, so I kind of get up to my feet. Where's the Vado? Whoa, what's happening? And
Yeah, I don't know. It's just gone.
I notice everyone's pointing, and this is the only guy I can see probably.
Yeah.
And
Well, you can see the others swimming. You can see them in
they're
the water.
okay. Their heads above
Yeah,
water.
their heads are above water.
Okay, but this guy, I'm actually going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Which one?
Just
In
first
the
thing
water.
on this guy.
On that
guy.
one.
Oh, that guy. Oh.
Nice.
Okay. He has to make a.
Wisdom save DC 14.
He fails.
Hold him close.
So now he's paralyzed.
Okay.
Or be paralyzed for the duration.
The duration is
All right, and you see him almost petrify in place.
nice.
How long does he last? How long does it
Um,
last?
Up to a minute. At the end of each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom save.
Okay. And it has to pass 15, you said, right?
14.
14. Okay.
But we can save it.
No, it's 14. Do you want to move at all?
I will. Yes. I'll move up just to the shore.
Okay.
And that's all my turn.
Falpher, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to draw another arrow, this time waving it in the air ever so slightly, focusing on the wolves that are to the left of the causeway, so from my
Okay.
vantage point.
Okay.
And cast or send them both out, but with a hail of thorns as my bonus action.
Okay.
So that would be, yes, this is my 20 over here. Yes, it is. So that is That is a 22.
Hit.
And that next one is that one is an 11.
Okay, the 11 does not hit.
Okay.
The 22 does.
Okay, so Hail of Thorns on that first one,
Okay.
which is 2d10, of course, plus the damage of the thing. That one is a 5 plus 2d10. Let me switch this guy around. Right, so that is 6. And that is 8. 14. So 14 plus the original one, which was, what did I say? The first one was 4. So 18 points of damage altogether.
Okay. All right. And as usual, as the arrow hits kind of close to its target, it sprays into a number of thorny projectiles and digs into both of them. Sorry, the one took 18.
Yep.
What did the other one take?
I don't know.
They both
That was
take
the-
18?
No, total damage was 18, but I was aiming at them in general. So I guess it's up to you.
Did you roll the weapon damage as well?
I did. And that was the total of 18. There's only 4.
Okay, so how much did the weapon damage itself do?
4.
Okay, so so then we'll do 14. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. You can see the leader's trying to budge, but is not. Is that a concentration spell?
For me, yeah.
Okay. All right. Ezmerelda, you're up.
How many of the other wolves are left?
There's still 4, 2 on either side, and the lead one as well.
Okay, so aiming towards the two. Are the two on one side like in a line together? Are they close?
Sorry, can you see the camera there?
I can see it, but so they're like lined up pretty much
Kinda,
a
yeah.
single
close
file?
together. Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna cast lightning bolts.
Do they have to be in a straight line from you? Because you can only get 2 from a straight line from you.
I feel like they're kind of in a
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
They kind of are. That's
like
where they're.
totally
They're like
straight
in
No,
a
they are.
straight
I
line.
meant she meant all 4.
Oh.
Oh.
No. I meant to 2
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on one side.
Yeah. So which side, left or right?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whichever one looks like a more clear
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. Left. Are the
Right,
ones that are
so
bearing
they
down on
have
you.
So you gotta roll dex.
Okay. What's the DC?
14.
Come on.
1 passed, 1 failed.
Okay. Well, let's see. Do they take half damage on that? So it's 33 points. And then for full damage, the one who made it takes half damage.
Okay.
If they're in water, does that do anything?
So the lightning does hit one of them, and it arcs off to the other. The one goes limp in the water and dies, the front one, and starts to go under the water. The other one gets racked, and you can see that the water, it's kind of arcing through the water as he is very injured and now smoking. Do you want to make any movement, Ezmerelda?
It's bad for him.
I can see
Dave, can you move
where
that
I
closer?
am that well.
Because we have a lot of bomb space on it. Yeah.
I think I might move up a little for my next.
Can't see that.
Or just so that somebody else is not like standing in front of me. I'm either off to the side or out in front.
You've got to clear. You've got to clear. That's you in, right beside Big Sterling there. So.
Okay, cool. I'll stay. Oh, that's me. Okay, I'll stay right where I am.
Okay. All right. All right. The werewolves are going to.
Werewolves, they
5,
like to go.
10, 12. Oh man. Yeah, swimming's not great for them.
They smell like wet dog too.
Nasty.
As they kind of close in, you know what?
Constitution.
I'm actually gonna. And they're gonna take a dodge action. Okay. All right.
A dog action.
Muskoka, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
Woof. I'm
Woof. Did you just say woof?
Take another dog.
I'm trying to figure out how Windwall works.
Okay, read it.
It's a lot of words.
Yeah.
Chapter 1.
A wall of strong wind rises from the ground at a point that I choose within range. It can be 50 feet long, 15 feet high, and 1 foot thick. So I guess it's really just a wall.
Yes.
When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a strength saving throw. The creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
Wow. If you cast it on them, like if they're in the way, when
Yeah. So arrows, bolts, other projectiles are deflected upwards, automatically miss. Small creatures can't.
Okay.
I guess it just makes a wall and then they
Yeah.
can't pass through. So I'm gonna.
Well, they can, but they take damage to pass through.
3d8 bludgeoning.
Okay, so where are you gonna place it?
But and this. Right here along the coast.
Okay, so basically it's here,
So
and then he would be in it,
Yeah, that
Right.
They're all.
and then this guy would be. I guess both those guys would be in it. Oh yeah. But one guy's on that side, one guy's on the other side of it. Yeah. And 50 wide, you said?
Yeah.
10, 20. Say that's 5. It's 5. That's about right.
Yeah, it would extend out here a little bit.
I hate to do this.
Okay.
I feel like they both wouldn't be in it. It's only 1 foot thick.
Oh yeah, no. So it will.
So it'd only be like the front guys that would
Well, it
get
depends on which one you.
The front
it would have been
guys.
the front guy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So they need to make a strength.
Is that a concentration spell?
It is. So the spikes will end.
Okay.
It's being held though.
So tell me what that looks like when you cast it.
I need feathers of exotic origin.
Yes.
So I will take my feathers and a little fan, and I will make an upward gesturing motion.
Just like that.
Yeah, and there's a verbal component.
Whoosh!
Whoosh!
So the spikes will go away, but the
Yeah.
wall will come up. They
Okay.
need to make a strength saving throw of 15, which I think they're pretty strong. So they'll probably only take half.
Let's find out.
Each one that got hit, and that's 2 of them.
Yeah.
No, 3 of them actually. This guy got hit.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
no,
okay,
you
just
said the
one.
front
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
So
Okay, you said
this guy on the left here failed. The guy on the right passed.
Okay. What is? Sometimes the dice rolling on DMD Beyond kind of
It's in beta. It's in beta.
just hangs out for a while, you know.
Hiccup.
So I'm just gonna
D8?
I'm gonna use these.
Okay.
So it's 3d8 of 2,
Oh, come on.
8.
Okay.
Okay.
So 12.
12 points of damage.
Yeah.
To the first guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And half that, 6 to the other.
Okay.
And the range is 120 feet.
This is the guy who
I'm
took
going to back up a little.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's a
So you
little.
back up, and as
Yeah.
it almost lifts this one almost out of the water, and it's stuck in it. Can he move out of it next turn? What happens if he's in it when it happens?
Talks about
I
small
don't
creatures, loose, lightweight materials, arrows and bolts. Creatures in gaseous form.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So I'm assuming he can move out of it as long as they're
I
not
think-
in it when.
I think he
They
can
end
move
their turn.
through it. It just hurts him as he does it.
Does it hurt them on each of their turns or on your turn? It'll say start of your turn or on start of their turn.
When. Oh, that's disappointing.
What?
When the wall appears.
It does that.
Yeah.
Okay. And does the wall go away after?
It must go away.
It lasts.
Okay. Do I need to read it too?
It's concentration. So
Concentration up to a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, creature takes. It doesn't say if a guy just runs through it afterwards. So is it
Granted,
really?
the point you choose within range, you make the wall up to 50 feet long. You show wall and when the wall appears. When the wall appears, each creature within its aura area must make a strength saving throw. It did. Creature takes 3d8. The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Small or flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, things like that. Launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upward. And so if anybody shoots anything, it goes upwards.
Yeah, it's
And-
missing a little bit of information about what happens to the next guy that goes through.
I don't. It says when it appears, so it doesn't say anything else. so it won't do any more damage. They'll just get through it. But now they have a bit. Basically, they can't attack you long range. You can't attack them.
Well, the last. Okay. Well, that was stupid.
Well, basically now at this point, it's great if you have archers or people. Well, unfortunately,
So
now you've
our guys
lost your
can't
guys.
shoot them, but they can
Yes.
still come at us.
Yes.
That's good. Good.
100%.
Good choice today, Muskoka.
You did some damage.
But I
You
didn't.
did some damage.
Sterling, you're up. Dmitri on deck.
All right.
Oh, sorry, Jay.
ahead.
Just how much did this guy sustain?
Oh,
Do you- or not that you can tell us, but does he look any more damage than he was
yeah.
when the electric shock happened?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He looks. He's not okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is that one within melee range? For me?
Which one?
The one at the front here.
That
That
one there
was
that I've
really
been
The
the
attacking?
worst.
half damage guy.
No, he's not. No, he's 5 feet away.
That was really the worst.
He'll have to come
Worse
in
than
close.
Then I'll move closer.
Okay.
So I'm
You
within
get into
melee range.
Yep. You charge
I
him.
swing my shield around my back.
No, you're
Yes!
And I pop the claws on my left hand.
Yes.
And I bring out my magic longsword with my right.
Okay.
And I strike the fury of God into his heart.
Yes.
Literally. And and I use my reaction to give him disadvantage on his saving throw. So
What?
with using Uvar, the prophetic state. So
Wow.
my 2 attacks are a 7 and a dirty 20.
Whoa.
Okay.
so-
Dirty 20 goes through. They were
Okay.
holding a dodge action, so it's disadvantage to attack, please.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
So the dirty
So-
20
So
stands.
the dirty 20 stands.
Yeah. All right. So the second attack is the one that went through. That's the one with the claws, silvered claws. Thanks to Camp Gakis. Okay, that is 6 points of silver damage.
Nice.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Miss with the sword, but swipe across his face. to
Very
give
good.
a Nice lasting
Wow.
scar.
And when
through.
he does, you hear a sizzle from the silver as he looks back at you
Right.
and growls.
Right.
In all of my memories, from all Warforged lifetimes that preceded me, I have defeated worse than you.
Oh, wow.
Dmitri, you're up.
Okay.
Wow.
This guy here, is he behind the wall? Like
No,
the wall?
he's in the wall now. So the wall's just kind of and all his furs, like he's like Marilyn Monroeing while he's swimming.
Holding down his skirt.
But he's free to move.
Could be skirt.
Okay. But he's like in the water stuff. Like I'd have to.
He's in the water. He's like halfway up the water, which also adds to his AC because he's partially obscured.
Okay, so to try to reach him, I'd have to go in the water. as
In the
well.
water, yes.
All right. Well, I guess sort of standing sort of in awe of all of this wall of wind and how it's kind of on our side apparently. I will just take this time to heal
That's the worst.
myself.
Okay.
So using lay on hands, and
Good.
I will do the full amount.
Nice. Falpher, you're up.
Okay, so I can I tell the wind is there? I can tell something's been impacted.
What do you mean?
I'm in the tower.
Yeah.
This
Oh, you can see the wind wall. Yeah, it's 15 feet
Like-
tall. You can see the guy at the back from the top of the tower.
Yep.
You can't see the guys that are right behind the wall.
Would he be able to shoot this guy though?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So he can see the guy behind.
Yep.
But you can't because
There's a front guy I can see.
there's a front guy, but you can't see the back guy.
Can't see the back guy. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I will. I'll attack the front guy with my arrows. Yes, this guy. So first attack is an 18.
That's a hit. With disadvantage because
Oh, okay.
he's dodging.
Okay, so that will then be a 19. So the 18 stands. And then that guy is that's a 17. And disadvantage on this one as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is a 16 plus 8 is a 24.
Okay.
So
yes.
19 and 18.
Jeez. Okay, they're both hit.
I get plus 8 on this
Yep.
attack. So okay, they both hit. D6. Yeah. Actually, that's the wrong one. But that's a 5 plus
Yep.
3, so that's 8.
Yep.
And then 1 plus 3, so 4. So 12 altogether.
12 all said?
Yep.
Okay.
Wind wall.
And sorry, that was to the leader.
That was to the guy. Well, the guy at the front of the wall over
Okay,
here.
got it. Okay. All right. The leader's going to make a saving throw. He gets disadvantage on it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So he. It's enough. As he and he kind of with the strength of will breaks through the paralyzation effect.
I'll yell to the others, "He's out! The leader is out!"
Impossible.
All right. But he does. Oh yeah. At this point, he doesn't move. Actually, he stays his ground and continues to watch. But you can tell that he's kind of being defensive in the way that he's in his stance. Ezmerelda, you're up.
Seeing as he's out of the hold person charm, I'm going to use my special evil eye powers.
Is it somebody you can see though?
Oh, good call.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't see him. The wind wall is blocking.
I can't see him?
No.
Oh. Rats. Well then, let me see.
You can
Then
see that
the
there's
other-
there's two werewolves that you can see, one on your left and one on your right.
But Falpher did tell us that he's free.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You can't see through the wall?
So, the one...
maybe you can.
Who's the more injured one?
just
Was
wind.
it
I guess
the
you can.
wind.
one that I hit?
Sorry, you can
on the
see.
left?
You're right. I keep thinking it's an ice wall. It's a wind wall. You can see through it. I apologize.
Okay. Then I will use Ezmerelda's special Vistani Evil Eye ability to cast Hold Person on it.
Nice.
Wow. All right. He gets a wisdom saving
Which I
throw.
haven't had to do yet. First time in the game.
Very nice.
Are you going to show us what that looks like?
Yes.
It's just
No.
I'm pretty sure we got it last game.
it's
Yeah,
just
we-
a
blew up
Hold
the.
Person. It's just Hold Person. They're able to. It's one of 3 things that I'm able to
Yeah.
cast.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
hear that.
And what's the DC?
14.
He fails.
Ooh.
As he
Yeah.
again petrifies. Oh, basically held. Not petrifies, but he
Petrified,
paralyzed
woohoo!
in space.
Does Uvar give it disadvantage on every save or just the next
Just one.
save? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
just one.
nicely done. Well played, Ezmerelda.
Everybody gets one.
This one in front, who is really badly injured, knowing that Ezmerelda is his quarry, kind of comes up onto her and attacks. And
Not cool,
they
bro.
have multi-attack. There's 2 attacks.
Bro. It's not cool.
That is a natural 1.
Nice.
And
bites
that
his own
is a
He bites his own tongue.
that's a
And this-
20. That is going to be enough, I assume. Okay, he as he's running up onto the bank, he slips from being wet and the mud on the bank, and he falls prone. But as he does, his claw rakes against your leg, and you take 9 points of slashing damage from that claw.
Which leg though?
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay,
Ooh.
and that
So
block.
That would, put me,
Yeah, go ahead.
that would put me at a 19 AC.
He rolled 20 altogether.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay.
of course.
So it still goes through. And as you cast shield, you can see that he basically the resistance of it, but he still gets through with the momentum of his
How many
falling.
points of damage was that?
9.
What did I say? 9 points.
As
9
a
points?
as a reaction though,
Yes.
I'm going to because I can use using Sentinel feet.
Yeah.
Knowing about werewolves by now, use my silvered short sword
Okay.
to attack.
Okay.
And
He is prone too, which is nice.
it's
Yeah,
a
so you-
natural 20.
Oh, pew, pew, pew.
Let's do this.
Okay.
This might be your way to kind of find some
Yeah, that'll do it.
Redemption.
redemption, perhaps, for... No? Maybe?
Sorry about your Bardo.
Sorry, maybe I...
Yeah. Oh, D&D Beyond gave me 2 rolls when I pressed it.
Neat.
So I just take 1 and then add a...
Yeah. Just take 1 and then add the full amount of the damage on the second one.
Okay, then it is... So 12 plus 6 is 18.
Okay. How do you want to finish this specific?
Oh.
So that arm that broke through the shield, I'm just gonna slice up upward,
Oh!
take off the arm, and then causes it to like lose its balance a little more, but the blade's still going upward.
Yeah.
And it cuts off its head.
Nice.
Oh.
And he flops down into the water, rolls in its head, and you can see as it starts to roll down the bank, it begins to transform back into its human form.
Oh.
And by the time it hits the water and starts to sink, you see this basically human visage disappear under the water.
Yeah.
Okay. The one in front here is going to come up on Sterling. As I'm right here, so I'm going to have this one come up as well.
Yeah. New friends.
Oh, jeez. Oh, dear.
He's through now. That's good.
So this wall can just go away, right? Like it's.
Well, you're in con-
No,
it's
yeah, I guess I'm
concentration.
still
Yeah,
concentrating
you're
on this thing that doesn't do anything.
And this guy's not coming because of it.
fine. Okay.
Also, he's a old person. So.
Yeah.
These two are going to attack you, Sterling.
Is he? Because she got injured.
There's only a 14.
Nope.
Armor class 20 still, right?
It's 19 because my shield's on my back.
But it's the concentration spell when it's using.
Natural 20 on the last one. So, basically a flurry of bites and claws as they try to get through your armor.
Yeah.
But one claw gets through into this kind of the sinewy area of your inner kind of exoskeleton.
Leave my sinew alone.
And he is going to, because it's a natural 20, it's going to be 4 plus 4 is 8, 9, 10 points of damage
10.
Ooh.
Damage, okay.
with one claw.
All right.
Woof.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
As
I'm
they
kind
begin
of
to kind of
tanky.
tear in.
Kind of tanky.
Muskoka, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna. This guy's dead. These guys are alive.
Yeah.
Is her evil eye? Is that what it is? Is that broken now? That was a concentration. She got injured. Is it broken? Is he?
Well, hold person is still active. It's a concentration spell. So using her evil eye ability, she's held him in place.
So even though she took damage, it's still.
Oh. Yeah.
Beep-bop-boop-bop.
No, we have an honest table here, Ezmerelda. You're right. It is gone. But you don't know that
I
yet.
did actually forget about that entirely.
Sure you did.
But yeah, you don't know yet though, because
Okay.
he hasn't necessarily.
How far can I go here? 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. I feel like I can't do a heck of a lot. Ezmerelda's, I don't know, she's getting hurt all the time. I'm going to run up and hand on the back, cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
First level, so it's a D8 plus 4, which is 10.
Okay.
And this ridiculous wall is going to go away.
Okay.
Worst play of the game.
How damaged are you
It
still?
does have utility.
Do we know?
Just not
He healed me
this.
a little. I healed me.
You would only know
okay,
if you would.
I'm in the tower, so I can kind
Yeah,
of.
you would only know if he's bloodied. So
Okay.
we can say how. Yeah,
Okay.
you can tell him
He-
that you're injured, but
Right.
you don't necessarily know exactly how many hit points he
Of
has.
course.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Just curious.
Okay. Sorry. Dmitri, you just went?
My turn.
Sorry. Sterling, did you go?
Yeah.
What'd you just do?
He just got attacked.
I just got attacked.
Oh, you did just.
Yeah,
get
so it was
that.
Muskoka
Muskoka,
just
then it was Sterling. Yeah, Sterling.
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm-
and then it's you. But you just took your turn, right?
No, I haven't.
thought
No,
you
it's,
were
it's,
somebody.
it's Sterling.
I had a reaction.
Yeah, because
Oh, that's
Oh, it was
why.
a reaction. Sorry, Sterling, you're up.
Okay. All right. So I made a dumb mistake last time. I didn't roll my second attack because I was dual wielding at the time. I should have done that, but well, too late now. So I won't make that mistake this time though. So that's a 15 and a 21 on my first attack to hit dual wielding. 15 and does 15 hits?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if 15
Yeah, sure.
was good enough.
Sorry.
All right. So that's max damage.
Max
right.
damage.
So, all right. So that's math. 16
Yeah, on that hit.
on that hit.
And sorry,
from
which one
the,
is this against?
The magic longsword.
Left or right?
The one I've been working on. I want
To
to.
the right of
This is
him.
the sad one.
Okay.
I want to keep doing damage to its face, and then the.
Sorry, that
Yeah.
that was all the damage for that turn
The
against
first,
him?
no,
Well,
first hit.
Just the
Okay,
first hit.
okay, just tell me all the damage at the
First
end.
hit was 16.
just keep track
The
of
second hit
damage.
with the silver is that's 6 plus 5, 11. So that's
27.
27 points of damage to his face.
Wow.
And then
Jeez.
that's 14 to hit on the second attack with the
That's a
long
hit.
sword. That's a hit. Okay. So that is then another 11 points of
38
damage.
all told.
Wow.
38
38
points of
points of
damage.
And it's all
this-
silvered?
Silver and magic.
Okay.
And I'll give advantage to Ezmerelda for her next attack
Okay.
with Uvar.
How do you want to finish off that werewolf?
Yeah. Well, inspired by Dmitri and what he did to the other one's face, I want to take this one's face off.
Wait.
Okay.
You want to take his face
Yes.
off?
I want to take his face off.
Okay.
So,
Like
I'm
that
doing
once
that.
famous movie with John Travolta.
exactly. So with the
Okay.
claw, the silvered claw, I
job.
plunge it directly into its heart.
Yes.
And then with the sword,
Yeah.
swipe up
Oh, nice.
to release its face from its head.
Nice.
What do you think about?
This mostly. So-
As you do that, the
Yeah.
face kind of flings off,
Yeah.
and it begins to transform back into a human face
Cut his
as it
face.
flies through the air, and his body begins to shrivel to a human form.
Yes.
And
Okay.
falls prone.
Basically,
And then-
just
At your
made
feet.
an emoji.
I did. And then I'll make eye contact with the other one, and
emoji.
I'll say, "You're next."
Dmitri, you're up. Falpher, you're on deck.
Okay.
Which one? Which one was it?
That guy on the right, the rightmost guy.
So
yeah,
we're,
that
that,
dude.
one's dead.
Yeah, that guy's face off.
Deed.
Poor guy.
Super
Um,
deed.
like doorknob.
Okay, I will just make my way to here.
That's 15, I think. 20,
Yeah, like 1, 2,
3,
3.
4.
With the same silver short sword. Do we do anything for flanking?
Nope.
No. Of course. No. Forget I said anything. And
Oh, hey.
all right, 17 to hit.
Okay. It's a hit.
Oh,
Voila.
voila! It is 13 silver slashing damage.
Nicely done. All right. And that is your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Falpher, you're up.
Okay, so I will attack with arrows again from the top. And yeah, sorry, wrong die. Boop. First one is, that is a natural 20.
Nicely
And
done.
the second one is that's a 22.
Oh.
Not natural.
Okay, those were both hits.
Okay. Yeah, it's not natural.
Not natural
And-
22.
Attack- Sorry, who was attacking?
The only guy left that's standing.
Okay.
Oh, there's two though. There's this guy and
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. The only wolf in the pack that's still standing.
the one I just hit.
Yeah. So the first one will be double damage. And that will be 6, so max damage, plus 3, so that's 9. Doubled. Correct?
Why is it doubled?
Because of the
Because
natural 20.
not 20.
No.
Just add the extra
you
6.
just, it's
So I
one
get a
full
6.
die.
Okay, so
6,
D6.
and then you roll the second one.
Okay, so that was a 6 as well.
Okay, so
so
12.
12 plus 15. I mean, 12 plus 3. 12 plus 3. The bonus is 3.
15.
15 total.
Okay.
On
Right.
on that first arrow.
Nicely done.
And then on the second arrow, it is so that's an 8.
That
8
is not
points
enough.
of damage.
Oh, 8.
8 points of damage.
Oh, because you hit
I
on
did
both of them.
succeed on both.
Right, okay.
8
Right.
points of damage.
2 arrows clunk right into its chest as you're looking down at it. And let's go. Okay. At this point, the leader, seeing how things are going,
Okay.
turns around.
He's
and
being
just
held.
No, he's not anymore.
Yeah, he is.
No, her concentration
No.
was broken.
No.
Turns around and dashes, and he's going to go 60 feet in that direction. So count to 60, and we'll just try and 5, 10, 15, 20.
Here you continue.
35, 40, 45,
stage
50,
right.
60 here?
A little further than that. You were doing like really small.
I don't know. It's there.
I don't know if that's
From
60
here,
feet.
60 feet?
Is that 60 feet?
Well, 30.
Well, fuck.
Well, we know it's 60 from where you guys are, and you guys are 20 from it. So okay.
Yeah.
So okay, that's fine. Ezmerelda, you're up.
Seeing him trying to get away, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Yes.
Okay.
You still have a horse?
Yeah, I'm not on it though. 24.
Wow.
That's a hit.
And 16 points of damage.
Nice. As he
And I just yell at him to freeze.
and he takes it hard in the shoulder, but continues to move.
Don't let him get away.
Muskoka, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
I'd like to jump on Ezmerelda's horse.
It's like back somewhere around here.
Why is he back there?
Because she got off him and he's just been chilling away from all the
He's
danger.
looking for his previous.
It's like, where's that cart? Where's that thing they hitched me up
left
to?
it right
I
here.
did have
You
horses
guys
here.
handle this. I'm gonna go eat some hay or whatever it is that horses do.
Yeah.
How fast does a horse run?
Well, at least 1 horsepower.
Actually, based on my knowledge of horses,
At least 1 horsepower, is that what you said?
how fast would a horse run?
You don't know.
I wouldn't know at all, have any idea
Nature
how
check.
fast the horse runs. Feel like I might have an idea.
About horse speed.
Oh, I left D&D Beyond, no. Oh, it's a 13.
13.
You fast, probably double a human, but you haven't needed much
Okay.
help. Need for horses.
I'm gonna run
in
after
your
him.
time.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
You're not
Like,
gonna
hey,
dash?
wait, come back! I don't think I have a dash, do I?
Well,
Everybody
you
got
can
a
take your
dash?
action. You can take your action as a dash.
I'm gonna dash. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Wait, don't go!
Sterling, you're up. Dmitri on deck.
I'm going to run after him with an action surge, giving me 90 feet of movement.
Okay. then.
Wow.
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Well, you caught
25,
up then.
30,
Yeah.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. It's about
Right on his tail.
Right on his tail.
Right on his tail.
Okay.
Just breezes past
Dimitri, you're up.
Muskoka.
Okay.
sorry, Ezmerelda.
The horse is like lifting his head, going, "Wow."
Did this guy, is he still around?
Wow.
No, they're dead.
Wow.
They're all dead.
All right, seeing how things are going, I will do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should put me in range, which is 60 feet, to cast Hold Person again.
Okay.
And
I didn't
what's
use
the DC?
Uvar, so as a reaction, I can give him disadvantage.
okay. It's
Because your action surge is a bonus? So you still had a reaction left,
so
right?
I still have a reaction left, yeah. Because the action surge, the action surge isn't a bonus action actually. I can just use it.
It doesn't take up any sort of action, any type of action?
No,
Okay.
it's just an ability. So yeah, so as a reaction, he has disadvantage on his roll.
Nice.
Save.
Okay.
Wisdom 14.
He fails.
Yes.
So like I hold up my arm.
No, I'm gonna
he
hold
is
him.
now.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Okay. And he is currently held in place.
So what did you
As
do?
he-
You held him in the distance, just his silhouette,
Just
like you're looking
like-
for
held him
I
by the head.
squinted.
Yes.
squinted and just like held him.
Nicely done.
your head.
Falpher, you're up.
Don't go anywhere.
Falpher, you're up.
Yes. So I will attempt to draw an arrow on him, and from a distance with disadvantage, shoot him in the leg.
Okay.
So called
Called
shot.
shot. So
With disadvantage already.
it's just disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
might as
go ahead.
well.
Okay. Yeah, this guy here.
You can do it, Falpher.
Come on, man. Come on. Okay. Oh, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You got like a +8 on these, right?
I do.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And that is a 26.
Oh, so
16 plus 8.
Okay.
Dirty 20 on the called shot.
Wow.
Isn't that 24?
20.
well, the first
18.
roll.
16
18
plus
plus
8. 16
No,
plus
8.
8.
Oh, 16 plus 8. You're right. You're right. 24.
Either way, it's a hit. But
Okay. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. So roll your damage.
Ho ho ho.
Doesn't it disable the whole person if he takes damage?
No.
That is
He-
Check.
5.
I think it's the caster.
No,
If the
target
caster
must
does that.
succeed.
5 damage.
Paralyzed during
Okay.
the duration. At the end of
All right.
each of his turns, it can
And
push
yeah,
his save.
right through the
Yep, just-
right through the calf
So
as
it's
he's kind of standing there.
Okay.
I get damaged.
Oh.
All right. It is now his turn. He gets a chance to undo the whole person. What's the DC on it?
Wisdom 14. What?
Wait.
Fails.
Oh!
Okay.
Nice.
Man, lucky.
Nice.
Esmeralda, you're up.
Did you watch him?
So he's
Muskoka, you're on
held.
deck. He's held. Yep.
I'm going to run up as far as I can towards him.
What's your movement?
30 feet.
It's more than mine.
So you're dashing.
Yeah.
Okay. Muskoka, you're up. Sterling, you're on deck.
So I'm gonna run my full distance as well. So 1. This camera's a little bit in the way.
You just take it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That camera's kind of useless at this point.
Yeah,
Are
I'll just
you
point it
dashing?
at Joel so that the
you.
producers can see him.
Beauty.
1, 2, 4. I'm trying to be like tiny. I'm trying to do tiny feet here, just so you don't say I
It
move
should
too
be an
fast.
inch.
Okay. As I run,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I can remove the curse. Don't hurt him.
Okay.
And chase after him.
Okay. All right. So you're not quite at him yet.
No,
Okay. You're about 5 feet
but
from
I
him.
wouldn't have an action either.
No, it's fine.
so-
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sterling, you're up.
All right, I get up to him and I grapple him.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say I'm assuming it's a
He's paralyzed.
it's an
He's
immediate
being
grapple.
held.
It's like grappling a
I
tree.
get advantage in my giant size anyway.
Did they get does it say what advantage or disadvantage on any
It would
checks?
just be whatever the paralysis rules are.
That's awesome.
Have them here on my handy dandy. Paralyzed is incapacitated. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
Wow.
Okay.
Which means yours would have been a critical hit, which
Okay.
would have mean that he would have taken
Instead of the
an
5
extra
damage, it would
8.
have taken 10.
It would have been taken no.
Yeah, because it was 5.
An extra full die.
Oh,
extra
extra
full die.
full die. I
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
forgetting that stupid full die rule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a stupid roll.
It's a great rule.
I
keep forgetting it.
what's your
So
extra-
it's me who's
not
stupid.
What's your
the
extra
rules
full
that are
die? So
stupid.
instead of 5, it would have been
It would have been 6. It would have been 6 plus the 5.
so 11.
Levskis.
Alevskis.
Okay.
In the leg.
And
And he's dead.
No! It's in the leg. He can't die.
oh, it's within 5 feet. Sorry.
okay.
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
I'm
So
way
that-
out of
you're
range.
definitely out of range of that. So we're going to give him back that 6.
Okay.
But incapacitated.
I mean, I hope I can remove the curse. I don't know.
Can't take actions or reactions. So, okay. So basically, you grapple him successfully, and you have him currently grappled.
All right.
job.
And I'll shout,
Let's beat him to an inch of his life.
and I yell from the tower, "Good job, Sterling!"
Okay.
Thank you.
Dmitri, you're up. Falpher, you're on deck.
Okay, I'll just run the full distance. 1, 2, 3. Which I'm very close now, so that's my turn.
Okay. Falpher, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to. How open are these windows? Like how?
You could jump. You should jump.
They're not. They're arrow sights.
Oh, they're arrow
You can't
sights?
actually fit them.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take my turn to kind of look back into the room and see if there's anything that I've missed before.
Okay, so you want to investigate the room?
Yep.
Okay. Let me give you a description again.
Do you want the
Okay.
room?
Unlike levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation, and although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Okay, so there are some windows with broken shutters.
Cool.
Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest.
Okay.
Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains, which you know are for the elevator.
Okay. Can I check the desk and the chest?
Yeah. So the desk just seems like it has a scattering, and there's some books scattered around. Did you give me your investigation check yet?
Oh, I was hoping you'd just forget.
Jay, this looks like your desk.
That's the wrong die.
Yeah, exactly.
That is that's a 16.
Okay. With the 16, you can tell that they're general knowledge books. Vampires, werewolves, hags, like general like books on monsters.
Book on hags?
That exists. And then across the desk, it's like empty notebooks, but with pages ripped out of them,
Okay.
quills, but nothing that seems written or recorded currently.
Okay. Can I grab the book on hags and put it in my bag?
Sure.
Okay. Book on hags.
Book on hags.
Okay.
Okay. And in the wooden chest, you come up to the wooden chest and you can tell that there's that lavender aroma
Okay.
that emanates from the chest.
I'm
No visible lock.
Okay, no lock at all, huh? Okay,
Careful.
Just
I'm
crack
gonna,
it open.
No. Here's what I'm gonna do.
You hear from the distance, don't make my mistake.
No, I don't. You're so far away. But I hear in my head, don't make that mistake. So I will, I'll pull out my dagger,
Yeah.
and I'll just run it along the slit of the front of...
Okay, so you're looking for traps.
I'm looking for traps.
Investigation check
Yes.
again, please.
Oh, now you look for traps.
Well, that was not me before. I would have looked for traps. Okay, that is with an investigation. Sorry, was it sleight of hand or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay, thank you. That is a 24.
Okay, so you can't see any discernible traps or triggers or anything like that
Nothing.
that you can see.
Okay, I will open said box.
Okay, as you open said box, you are kind of hit in the face with this really strong scent of aroma.
You said no traps! No, just
And it currently contains a severed head of a human, dark hair, dark eyes. Well, they're closed. You don't see dark eyes.
He pulls the eyelids up.
But its flesh seems waxy. Can you give me a medicine check, please?
I can do
Yeah, I'd
that
say
for
about
you.
4 or 5 days.
I can do that for you. A medicine check of a natural 20 is what I got on a medicine check.
What is this thing you're
These
using over
spinners,
there?
I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
this amazing spinny device.
Wow.
Rolled a divot at the bottom of it or something.
I showed him. It's the thing.
You can tell it's been embalmed somehow. So
Okay.
it's basically an embalmed severed head.
Okay.
It's a weird thing.
But that's the only thing, other than the armor, the chest, and the scattered remains of books and
And the faint
journals.
scent of Latin.
I think to myself, man, must have been a small funeral.
What's in the box?
And I...
Yeah,
Oh dear.
close that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. All right. Back to the initiative order.
If it was embalmed post-severing. You know, that's
DC
what I-
14, right?
Good question.
Oh, DC. What's the DC on the whole person?
Wisdom 14. It's mine now.
Oh, it's yours now. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. He seems to be still completely held and held.
And then grappled.
Double held. Grappled and held.
I hope he just feels.
How
so
long
held
does
right
that last? The whole person?
Just
1
a
minute.
warm
1 minute.
hug
So
Okay.
held right
against your
now.
warm metal
We're gonna
body.
go out of initiative at this point
Oh,
because why not?
because he explodes.
Because right now you're not in
Yes.
combat. If all of a sudden he gets free, but you only have a minute. Remember, we're out of combat right
Yeah.
now, so use your time wisely.
Okay. I'd
Tie
like,
him up.
no, I'd like to touch
To
him.
restrain him.
While he's being restrained, I'm just going to go over. I'm going to touch him, and this. I hope this doesn't go as poorly as Windwall went.
Okay.
But I'm going to cast Remove Curse.
Okay.
There's a verbal and a somatic component. I'm going to say snap out of it. And I'm going to slap him. That's how I do it.
Okay, that's how you snap out of the curse.
Remove the curse.
You slap him. What are the
From the
components
book of
for
Rick
remove
Talvio.
curse?
Yeah, I noticed that from Octavio too.
Verbal, semantic, and touch.
There's no components.
Nope,
though?
I don't need a magic pony or anything.
Anything. Okay. You slap him across the face, and it doesn't move. So it's like hitting kind of like it moves slightly, but then it stays and stops. No effect.
I pack up my things and I say, obviously, I don't know what I'm doing as a cleric, and I go home. Really?
Back to Eberron.
We have to restrain him as quickly as we can.
Yeah, because that
Who's
didn't work.
restraining him?
So-
Restraining him?
Sterling is.
I'm
I'm
grappling him.
Are you tying him up
Like-
with rope? I assume.
Well, I told others to
Yeah.
tie him up with rope while I'm grappling him.
Okay, so who's tying him up?
I'm making my way over
I will
there.
help
Okay.
I mean, I think we need several.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
have-
I just need to
I'm
know
gonna
who's
use my
kind of
rope to-
yeah. So if Dimitri's,
All right, we're out of initiative.
yeah, we're out of initiative. So whoever is leading the rope tying, then the other person will add their dexterity bonus.
Oh, I'll hand someone my rope.
Okay. So Ezmerelda, can you give me a sleight of hand check,
Okay.
please?
We're all around
Wisdom.
this guy.
Actually,
Sleight of hand?
just straight dexterity, please.
Oh,
Should
good.
we tie him up or tie him to a tree?
Did
can
you say
make the
straight
tree.
dex?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. You start to tie him up as best as you think you can, and you think you have tied up fairly securely.
Okay, and once I'm done, I take out my silvered short sword and I hold it to his neck. I
Okay.
said, don't try anything funny.
Okay. And you can see kind of his eyes kind of moving around and looking at all of you.
Can we restrain his
Is
eye?
there-
No, I'm just kidding.
What's that?
Restrain his eyes.
So, in an attempt to explain why I asked them to first, like, not kill him, I want to have, like, a little huddle, but, like, make sure that he can't hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, if everyone could have, like, a weapon or something on the ready, and, like, pointing it at him, maybe, like, take a knee or something, or huddle, I don't know, whatever it is you want to do.
All right.
Over here.
I have my short sword ready, and I'll
Yeah.
lean it over to that direction.
Okay.
Yeah. Claw and
Um,
sword.
I need to know who, like, you guys, are you still holding him while he's tied?
So
I need to know,
His feet
exactly
are
where
tied
you
up
guys
too,
are
right? We would have.
currently.
is he
So-
like hog tied or is he tied to a tree? What's the?
I think maybe a hog tying.
There's no trees because you're on the causeway still.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
and
there
we
was a
have
forest.
multiple sets of rope,
You'd have
so
to.
I think
like,
we could be able
carry-
to get his
Yeah, 50
ankles
feet of
and
rope,
wrists
so-
together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Super
Lots.
tie. Super tie him.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you know the villains do on the train tracks where they can just
Yeah,
barely hop.
and then like
Yes.
all weapons pointed towards him at the ready if he tries to move.
Yeah, so I'll have my claw and sword ready.
So
at
you're
him.
not holding him anymore.
No, I guess if I feel like he's
You guys are basically surrounded.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys put him back on the causeway there, just so I can have a visual representation of what is going on here. So if he's on the
So-
ground,
if I'm confident that he's really nicely tied.
how long does your big sterling last?
A minute.
Okay, so by the time it will go down before he comes back to.
Okay, so
In fact,
I'll-
by this point, it should be.
so I can be Lil Sterling again,
Lil Starling.
and my Uvar would be done
It's your
too.
rap name.
Lil Sterling.
Lil Starling.
Here's your. There we go. Okay. All right. So, so you currently are surrounding him. You think you have him tied well. The minute passes, and you can see his stiff kind of limbs relax under the tied state. What do you do?
So we're listening to
First,
Ezmerelda.
first checking to see if he like tries to.
He's not
Does he
moving.
listen to us? Or
Yep.
okay. I want to move back farther enough to where, like, if we do huddle in a low voice, that he wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying.
So you guys go off.
Not too far back, like just like maybe 10 feet, but still pointed weapons.
Okay, so bring her back
But
10
just
feet.
so
back.
far, just enough to where I could kind of like whisper to everybody what's going on.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Can I ready an action? Can you do that when you're not in combat?
Yeah, you can hold an action. Sure.
If by some miracle he breaks out of these things and starts to run, I want to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Just be prepared.
Okay.
Since nothing else
Yeah,
I've done.
not good.
Okay.
So hey, Who's outside with me, first of all? Is it everybody, or is it Sterling and Muskoka?
Yeah. And
Falpher's not here.
and
Falpher's
and
not here.
Dmitri, the one that
Dimitri's
showed their stuff.
outside with us?
Yeah.
Can you move the camera closer
Okay.
to me? Like it's, your guys are out of frame. Yep.
We'll use guys. Okay.
Come on, E.
There you go.
Nice.
Sterling, do you remember when we went off and you and I discovered those kids that were taken by werewolves?
Yes?
So while you guys were gone, I went around to some of the Vistani camps and found out a few things. So I found out that on Mount Gakis they've had a lot more attack of undead. And then this problem with the kids going off and being kidnapped is not just at one time. It's a problem that's been going on throughout the land. And children have been disappearing. And I found that even the Vistani that are sided with Strahd has even turned against them. So the Vistani have united in a Camp Gakis. And they were working with the Bjornsson family. And when I went to go, I got a little bit of a lead on where the werewolf den might be. But as I was trying to find it, those were the ones that found me and chased me out. But what I did find out that is, if we can use, this werewolf, and we leverage him for information, we might be able to find out a little more about what's been going on in the mountain and what's been going on with the werewolves attacking people.
At this point, from behind you, you hear the cracking and snapping of bones as he begins to transform back into a wolf, which is a smaller form than his humanoid form.
Right.
He rolled a natural 20 on his ability to escape the ropes. So he has now escaped, and he turns back into a wolf, and he starts to dart. You get an attack of opportunity on him because you're the only one within 5 feet, and you get a chance to do your hold person spell. Who's holding it? Okay, so you go ahead and attack of opportunity, please.
Does the arrow through
And
his
at this
leg...
point, we're going to have to go back into initiative.
Will the arrow through his leg slow him down?
No, it just took he took damage. So he's
Are we
damaged.
in the same
more.
initiative?
No, I'd like you guys to all roll.
I feel like
please.
I'm not on the same team as me today, but hold person works on humanoids.
Yep.
And he's a wolfanoid.
Yes, he is. He absolutely is a wolfanoid at this point.
I'm trying.
I apologize,
I'm trying.
people.
Okay.
Sheesh.
So, I rolled a dirty 20 with my sword.
Okay.
So
Do we know initiative
Oh,
order
sorry.
yet?
You don't know. Hang on one sec. Yeah. Let me just get back there. Sorry.
Should have killed him.
Well, I was saying we should have just beat him to an inch of his life, so if he takes one more hit, he's dead, essentially.
Or we
Or-
can choose
or-
to knock him out.
We can choose to knock him out.
Good hindsight. We could carry him in and throw him into the pit in the giant building here, so that he can
Okay,
get it.
Sterling.
All right,
time.
my initiative or my...
Yeah, initiative.
Okay, so initiative is 11.
Dimitri.
Dirty 0.
You, Falpher.
15.
You have to do something about that dexterity, dude. Muskoka.
12.
Ezmerelda.
16.
She's first.
Okay. Go ahead with your attack of opportunity.
All right, so that was a dirty 20.
Okay.
And I rolled... Sorry, what did I roll? 5 points
Okay.
of magical damage.
Okay. So you clip him on the back as he starts to kind of run as a wolf.
Yeah. Is he bloody at all?
Oh, he's hurt. He's very hurt.
Let's make it count.
How do we not kill him?
Well, when you do the final blow, you can just knock him out instead of him.
Yeah, right. Okay. At this point, your hold person goes away because of that. He started his move before initiative started, so he's going to move his full distance. He took an action in order to change, so he's going to move 30 feet.
But your reaction is a hold person, and he's a person.
He's not. He's a wolf. He's in a
He's a
wolf
wolf.
shape.
Well, he changed into human form to get out of the ropes, didn't he?
No, he changed from the human form into wolf form to get out of the ropes.
Yeah, go. Okay, so he's 30 feet away at this point.
Right there.
Ezmerelda, you're up. Falpher, you're on deck.
How far away is he?
30 feet?
What was his movement?
35 feet.
35. Okay. I am going to run up to him and do my multi-attack.
He's 35 though. What's your movement?
30. Oh, no, mine's 30.
You'll be 5 feet short.
Okay. Never mind. I will cast Firebolt.
Oh.
That is a 17
Sorry,
to hit.
I'm sorry. In wolf,
sorry.
wolf. Hang on one second. Wolf form, they move
Faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably moves faster, huh?
Sorry.
60?
Okay.
It'll be. Hang on. 40. So another 10 feet.
But he's got an arrow in his leg from the called shot. Does that slow him down at all?
No, it's just damage.
Let's try.
I'll give you
Let's
a
try
call
though.
shot.
Called shots, man.
I'm sorry, that was an 18 to hit.
It's worth a shot.
I know, thank you.
Worth the call
Called
shot.
shot.
Sorry, that was a what?
That was an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
So he takes 15 points of fire damage.
Okay. And he takes it hard as he kind of stumbles a little bit but continues to move.
Oh, man.
He is something else, this guy.
Something else.
That was a
Falpher, you're up.
Okay.
Muskoka, you're on deck.
I'm going to look at the head that I just opened up, and I try to identify. Do I know? Could I tell? Is this someone that I might have heard of, or in our journeys? Looks like someone I might have met.
Nature check.
Okay.
Dave, can you move the camera back just so we can see the whole scene, please?
Looks like
We should have a
Sergey.
PTZ, but
Wisdom, but we don't.
Have PT
I
Cruiser.
mean, it's,
We should have a PT Cruiser. That is that's a natural one.
okay.
First one of the night. But yeah, nature
Okay.
check.
Yeah. No, you can't. Don't know who he is.
Okay.
Never seen him before.
Okay.
Okay. Muskoka.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just one of those nights. Okay, I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as I do that, I can take a little bit of my rations out,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast Animal Friendship. And I'm gonna say, "Come on, puppy, don't go. Oh, hey, puppy, don't go, puppy. It's okay. And I'm casting Animal Friendship on him,
Okay.
which lets me convince a beast
Okay.
that I mean it no harm. He must be able to see me and hear me.
This is.
well, that
He's an
depends.
animal,
Is he
so-
is he a beast, an aberration, a?
He's just a puppy.
You're right. You're absolutely right. What was I thinking?
Oh my gosh. He polymorphs.
Oh,
With polymorph, I think you become what you are, like become what you polymorph into. So he technically, I think, I believe, is a beast.
okay, I'm gonna read the rest of the spell now.
You're gonna what? You regret it?
I'll read the rest.
Oh, okay. You should probably do this before you cast it.
If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
Yeah, sorry.
So wolf's intelligence is more
It's a
than
3.
4.
Yay!
Wait, but polymorph, I think you retain.
You retain.
No.
You retain your.
You retain your brain.
You retain your brain, I think.
Yeah.
I think you do.
Why, Bill? Why
Your
give us that
intelligence
hope?
and wisdom and
for a
charisma,
moment.
I think.
Because he
Oh
thought
my
it was
gosh! Oh
actually
my gosh!
helpful.
All the broken rules. Hang
Imagine
on.
if you polymorphed into
can't
like
wait
a
for the
chicken and then
comments.
just started. Like,
However, there is a
being a
rule.
That's a druid only, not in polymorph spell, for sure.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
That's
Producer
why
Josh.
he's
That's why Josh is
an amazing
here.
producer.
We usually have
Once I
Julian
was
here
wanted.
You
to
guys can't
feed me.
handle like this emotional roller coaster. That
I know, right? It's like, oh my goodness.
Okay, there's one more aspect to this.
Oh.
I Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by statistics of the chosen beast. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, wisdom saving throw of 15.
It fails.
Okay.
Good job.
So I've convinced it that I mean it no harm.
Okay. It keeps running.
Why?
Because you convinced you mean no harm.
Hey, Bobby, come on,
Okay, that's
Bobby.
great. Okay.
Why is still running?
As of right now, it's still running.
He's
You
just
can use this as
happier.
well.
He's just happier as he flees.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Just throwing around this panther over here.
All right.
He just keeps running?
Sterling, you're up. You don't know.
All right.
You convince it you mean it no harm. That's fine. It knows it's not going to harm you. It knows it has one person that's not going to harm you behind it. It doesn't mean it stops and turns around and gives into everyone else. Sterling, go.
So I use a dash action to get out in front of it,
Okay.
so that if it runs past me, because we're on the causeway, I'll opportunity to attack.
Okay. I am going to say the causeway is wide enough that you can get around it without getting an opportunity attack on it. From it.
You can do this
Okay.
wide circle around him.
All right. Can you do that? Could you have gotten that far ahead of him if you had to sidestep him? Not in a straight line, but sidestepped him. Because you have to
I
sidestep
think-
him
I
by
think
at
so.
least 10 feet, right?
You got
You just
diagonal,
let go.
diagonal, dude.
Yeah.
Stop right in front of him, right?
I think I still would be here.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Hereabouts. A boots.
Okay.
Here about.
Here a boat.
Okay. Dmitri. Oh no, sorry. He is going to continue to go, and he's going to do the same, but he's going to sidestep you
Okay.
as you kind of get into. What were you taking? You weren't taking an action. You dashed, right?
Yeah,
So
I
that's your
just
full-
wanted to be in a space where I could take an opportunity attack if he runs past me.
Right, but it's the same. The same I gave him, or gave you. I'll give him, which means that he can sidestep you because the causeway is wide enough. So he is going to go 80 feet
Should have laid down like
around
a
you
Wow.
and across and down the causeway.
80 feet?
Yeah, because he's
I
dashing.
just couldn't get close enough to him for to actually attack him.
He's over
All
here.
right, so you're way ahead. He's way ahead. He's way ahead. Okay, Dmitri, you're up. At this point, he is probably how close is he to? He's gone. He's at least 2/3 of the way across the causeway. Dmitri, you're up.
I should have just shot him.
Ezmerelda, you're on deck.
Okay, that's far. Yeah. Okay. Well. I don't have
6
any more
seconds.
What do you got?
old
He's like a-
persons. I
You guys are. I think you guys are probably exhausted. You're old persons
I don't have it.
for the day.
And he's not a person too, so I can't do it.
That's a good point.
So he's already there by the time I start my turn.
Yeah.
I'll just stay in place and say, well, there he goes.
Ezmerelda, you're up. Falpher, you're on deck.
Okay. I am going. Okay, so if I cast magic missile, do they all hit at once, or can I cast them one at a time?
You
The
cast
whole
them
three
all. They
darts?
all go at the same time.
All right. Let's do that.
What's the range on
I
magic
don't-
missile?
120 feet.
Wow.
How far away is he from me?
How far is he? At
We
this
just
point?
went
Oh my
80
gosh.
feet from here.
So he's about 105 feet away. 80 feet from here.
Yeah.
And about, that's like 100.
550, 155?
He's
So
like
if-
155.
if you
so
moved
if you
up-
moved your full movement, then you'd be good.
Yeah. Cool. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so she moves up. Stay to there. It's fine. Okay, you extend your arm. Magic missiles. Wait for it.
Let's see.
I didn't have to. I just made it with my mouth.
Okay.
Nice.
See?
How much
Nailed
damage
it.
did they do?
Okay, let's see. One dart did 4 points. One dart did 3 points, and one dart did 5 points.
So how much in all? 12? Okay, so as he goes head over heel and like basically tumbles to a stop, motionless.
I pop the morsel of food in my mouth.
You pop a morsel of food?
The
Yeah,
food that he
there's no point now.
Yeah.
Still in dog form?
He reverts to human form, slowly. And we are now out of initiative.
Okay.
Is it bio break time?
Oh my gosh, what time is it?
Does anybody
Yeah,
know
it's
how to
definitely, let's take a break! Wow, that was something else. Holy cow.
Yeah.
My brain is on fire.
It's like I've never played this.
I wasn't even watching time. Time flew there. Jeez.
Man, all those rules.
Thanks, guys, for watching. If you've enjoyed watching us today, consider following us on Twitch or subscribing to join our Discord RP community. What were you going to say, Ezmerelda? Noura,
We
now?
were doing an hour 45 minutes of straight battling with 2 minutes of plot exposition.
Yeah, it is now officially over.
Action-packed.
All right. A couple announcements real quick. We will do the draw for the winner at the end of the break, but we will be doing a D&D Beyond Curse of Strahd draw at the end of the show for the second half, which will be great. We'll tell you what that keyword is at the end. Want to do Grigori, and we'll all do a bio break, and then we'll go from there.
Yay!
Awesome.
Hooray!
Huzzah.
I don't think I've ever
Lighting
had
the cameras?
So many. It's just all part of the.
I don't think that wind wall was as
No,
bad as you thought.
I don't think so either. I think you did quite well with that wind wall.
You took out
And
one of the wolves.
Because Windwall is concentration, I feel like there's something it should do while it's up, but
Yep.
it,
Well, it deals damage
otherwise
on the
there's
first
no
attack.
reason to concentrate on.
Well, it's because of the arrows and that. Right?
Well, it holds people back.
Oh man, this hat makes me look so beautiful. So, which is awesome because I am a Grigori. So, let's find a microphone. And this one's short, and this one is also short, but is it long enough? This one's longer than the short one. Okay. Hello, everybody! I'm a Grigori, and once again, I'm going to talk to you about Extra Life, because Extra Life helps the kids for the kids. You know, when you give money to Extra Life on behalf of RealmSmith or towards the RealmSmith Extra Life campaign, then it helps the kids, and that is a good thing because kids are good. I mean, some kids are evil. If you've ever seen the movie The Good Son, that kid was really bad. And I know, like, Rosemary's Baby and things. But in real life, most kids are good kids. And so they deserve to live, which is what Extra Life helps them do. Because Extra Life supports Children's Miracle Network hospitals like Toronto Sick Kids Hospital, which is the hospital which is helped by your giving here through the RealmSmith campaign of Extra Life. Now, if you want to give, you go to twitch.tv/RealmSmith and scroll down, and then you will see the opportunity to give through Extra Life, or you could also go to extra-life.org, I want to say. I am drawing a blank, and forgive me if I am wrong. But you could also use a search engine to find it. And within Extra Life there, you can look for RealmSmith and find our campaign, and you can also give that way. Now, when you help the kids, you also help the party, which is amazing because it changes the game in so many amazing, wonderful ways. So, the next thing that the party will be able to earn is +2 arrows, 5 of them, which is very good to have. They will help quite a bit. And once we reach our 5,000 gold piece dollar goal, they will get a cloak of elven kind, which will help them very, very much. And trust me, they need all the help that they can get because Strahd is angry and he's taking it out on the Vistani. My own blood and brethren in Sistren, these good people, the Vistani. I tell you, I was recently at Camp Gakis and I found out that I might be Santa Claus in another world. And these Vistani have bestowed unto me such joy and such happiness. And they're very good at trading, very generous, because the things that they give, they know it goes to helping the kids. And that is what I'm all about. It's all for the kids. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. Thank you for all of the good giving that you do, and for all of the love that you show for the kids in your world and in all worlds and realms as well, because kids deserve to have a chance. Even the bad kids have an opportunity to grow up to be good. And personally, I don't think there is any such thing as a really bad kid. All kids deserve another chance. Yes? All right. I love you, the kids, and I love you, the people who are helping the kids. For the kids! And since I am still in the room, alone, perhaps... hello, the kids! I believe now it is time for Mr. Jean to look at questions and answer them, which is amazing.
Yeah, I will answer questions.
Super de-duper. So, I will disappear in a puff of orange glittering smoke.
Poof. Poof. There it is. Poof,
Yeah.
there it is.
Poof, there it is. Wait.
Woof.
No.
There it is.
No, there it's not.
No.
It's not there anymore.
You're
Grigori
right.
is gone. And I'll do the poker thing. Wait. Grigori was here?
He was.
And I missed him
No.
again?
No, it's you.
I don't
Wait,
think so. He wears a cool hat, and I don't have any of those. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's take some questions from the Discord chat. It's actually from the Twitch chat, but it's passed to me via Discord. So, questions for... Oh, one sec. Someone has the questions. I promise I've done this before. Where are these? Here we go. Questions. Is this it? I don't know. I'm going to just say this is it. Here we go. Questions for the players. Thanks, guys. Adam, welcome back. We're taking questions from the folks at home. Here we go. Good evening, you bunch of crazy rogues. Good to see you all again. Not a question, but hello.
Oh.
And that's from Sidefire, I believe. Okay, so anomalous Ziff question for Brandon, who's gone, but I'll ask him when he's back. I've noticed you've played a fighter in SOS Tides and ITM. Is that a coincidence, or do you really love playing fighters? He's a bit of a min-maxer. He is. You ever find that? Like, I think Brandon likes to just really deal damage. Yeah, he likes to optimize.
I think he chose Sterling just because he liked that character idea. But then when we were going to do Tides of a Wild Mount, he wanted to do the Echo Knight, which had just come out.
Also a fighter.
So I think that was his motivation.
Yeah, you're right. It was the coolness of the characters at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But we'll rip. Well, yeah, we'll rip on him later. Angelbane question: is there a code for Monster Fight Club so they know we saw it on RealmSmith? Oh, that's a really good question. I'll confirm with John at MFC. You know what? I'm sure there's a way. They'll know. We'll have sent you. We'll make sure that they know that it's from RealmSmith and so on and so forth. So no fretting there. Koleth 123 comment: someone give Dave a hug. Great effort on all those spells and very creative. Aww. No, we're not gonna do that.
We
Prime.
can hold person on
We can hold person on him. We'll grapple him later. Good
friendly grapple.
Good idea, Brandon. I'm just anyways. Prime Gaming, Gaming Tai To Alba 3. I don't know what that is. But question, is Adam still single cause woof?
Woof?
Meow.
Just repeating the question, don't shoot the messenger. Message was not from me.
I'm assuming that means you're
It's on
looking
chat.
good.
Can I answer this one for you, Adam? Because as a friend, I'll protect you a little bit.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, Adam is no longer single, folks. He's taken. He's yeah. Wah. Yeah, exactly. So sadly, you missed your chance, folks. But yep, that's okay. We're happy for him. He's happily coupled up. Them question. What is? Sorry, that was dumb. Happily coupled up. Them question. What is the third bottle color? Good question. Ow, it's hot. Holy crap, that's hot.
Oh.
That thing's on?
Yes,
No wonder we have the fan running.
that's crazy.
No
Okay.
wonder you guys are always hot over there and I'm freezing on
I'm
this side of the
boiling.
table.
I smell like a man. I am a man, but I smell exceptionally like man.
man.
I'm always
smell.
quite comfortable from this middle
Mon and
area.
Eagle Path.
You get the
You
fan
guys
on you.
are like a living nerdy Axe body spray commercial. Right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Our new sponsors, Axe, the nerd version.
Battle axe body spray.
Battle Axe body spray. Okay, Mithril Armory is
go.
definitely kickstarting that one.
Sedentary lifestyle edition.
Make the shirts.
Yep.
Make the shirts.
The third bottle color is actually, I believe, donations on Extra Life. There's subscriptions on Twitch, there's follows on Twitch, and then there's donations to the Extra Life campaign. So those are the three colors that we planned. And if there's another color, it's because there's a mistake somewhere in the system. And it's
like-
probably mine.
It's just blue and purple, though, right?
Well, no, that's right. There's blue and purple, but one is like a double
Oh, double
That was
flash.
blue.
double flash.
Double blue.
Yeah,
Double blue.
And is that the 40
I
kids?
think that's for the kids one.
All right.
Yep. So
30 kids.
evidently you're having an impact. I mean, Grigori's having an impact. It wasn't you.
Grigori just talks a lot.
Yeah.
It's the people that give that are having an impact.
There you go.
There you are.
Good point.
Thank you all for having an impact.
Edward Longleaf question. What would the party do if any of the party members were affected by lycanthropy and didn't have any way to cure it for, let's say, a few days at least? Love you guys. Stay awesome. Good question.
Would our characters know enough to stay out of moonlight? Or is that how it works in this area? Is it just
world?
moonlight, or is it like any time?
That's a good question for a DM. Josh will know that, I think. Does lycanthropy in this world impact, or does the moon impact it in any way? Josh, do you know? I'm going to set.
Not in D&D.
Not in D&D, yeah.
It's not really tied to it for the most part.
Okay,
It's
cool.
Just like once you get lycanthropy, you can just start shape changing.
Okay, there you go. So
like
the
at
answer,
will?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Werewolves just have this shape changer ability. So
There you
for,
go.
Like human, or wolf.
if you haven't heard, that is that humans have the werewolves have the shape changing ability, and moonlight doesn't affect them the same way it does in other tropish
Yeah. Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf, Dracula focused stuff.
Yeah. It's more of a Twilight version.
Yeah,
Where they can just turn into a wolf.
that's right. Them question. Noura, do you know about the Jasper hoodie in LA by night?
So they're talking about the Vampire the Masquerade show that I'm on, and I know that Alex wears a black hoodie a lot, but I need more info for that question. I don't really know what they're asking me.
Okay. So Them will need more. Hey, if you have any follow-on questions, feel free to pop it in there.
Yeah, just send me a message or something on my socials.
Yes. For Brandon, we didn't follow up on this question.
Okay.
So I've noticed you've played a fighter in SOS, Tides, and ITM.
Oh, someone's paying attention.
Someone's paying attention.
Really
Is
paying
that a
attention.
coincidence, or do you really love playing fighters? We kind of
I-
answered for you in the. I mean,
What did you guys say?
we kind of said that it was because you were focused on the character and you wanted to kind of play that character. Adam was like,
Like you wanted to test out the Echo Knight for Tides.
Honestly, Echo Knight's like the best fighter class I've ever played. It's
Echo
so much
Knight's
fun.
awesome. I've played it in one game before.
So much fun. Just because what all these amazing things you can do with this Echo just outside of combat.
You just smashing left and right. It's
so much
it's super
fun.
cool.
So much, and these echoes are coming from alternate timelines.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of things that they could be coming from, right?
right.
And
It's
looking
craziness.
like
Yeah.
And being able to do that.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But to answer the question, I think it's just because I love I love the the simplicity of it in a way, because it doesn't have all the micromanagement that you'd have with a wizard or a sorcerer and things like that. But at the same time, I feel like it's an extra challenge because of that simplicity. Trying to come up with ways to be a little bit more creative within that class, it forces you to up your RP game in a way, because there's a little bit less that you can do in a fighter class compared to other classes. But other favorites of mine are Druid and Barbarian. So, yeah.
Notice Ranger not spoken of in his response.
I played a Ranger once, and there were so many feats, I kept forgetting all the things that I could do.
Yes,
so,
I find myself in that scenario a lot. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, all these times where you look back and you're like, I could have done that, or that shouldn't have hurt me, or like, you know.
I regularly get scolded by other people at the table and by the producers, like, you don't know what you're doing. Why? You just rolled a 1. Just re-roll. You're dumb. You're a ranger halfling. And I am dumb most of the time.
I thought we were talking about real life. You talking about the game still?
No, the game still. That was also in real life, though, oddly enough.
Speaking of someone that could use a whole person.
Yeah, speaking of someone who can use a whole person. Or a grapple. Do you need a grapple, buddy?
You need a grapple?
Oh, come on. Let's do a grapple.
Aw.
He'll be your grapple buddy.
You can do the giveaway thing, by the way.
Oh, what? Shoot.
Give it away,
Whoever
give it
ran
away
the
now.
giveaway on the one of the Smith Guardians probably did it. Could you send me a list and I will roll for Jason?
Ooh, there's my mic.
Because I think he's okay with it. I think he'll be okay with it. So Shadster,
Probably.
if you're following,
Excuse me.
or John, if you're following. Do you want to just, if someone has the, because I don't have the list, so we really want to give this thing away. Send me something. Oh, okay.
Right.
There you go. I'm getting something. Oh.
Breaking news.
I see the thing.
Oh, wait. Shadster actually had Nightbot set up for this.
Shadster!
Yes,
MVP.
MVP for Shad.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Our guys are like so good.
They are.
And
All
gals.
of them.
All of them.
Yes, and Shadster is amazing. So, there you go.
Okay, so I think they're gonna run it. Right machine 1, 2, 3. Just won the giveaway.
Yeah!
Just won the giveaway.
You did it, buddy.
Just
You did it,
won.
Rod Machine. You got this.
Writing machine 1, 2, 3. Expect
The unexpected.
the unexpected, which is a delayed item in the mail, which always happens to be the case. We're always a little bit slow on the uptake when it comes to prizes, but we do get them out there eventually. I promise, for those of you who haven't received your thing yet.
So if they're waiting on stuff from us, I sent out a bunch of emails and I didn't hear back from anybody. So.
I think it's just it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, where's Jason? Why am I rambling on like this when
okay.
Jason is supposed to be here? He's the DM.
It's all right.
He's the one we like to blame for everything. I don't
Let's
want
just hope he turned off his
blame.
mic, that's all.
There
But
he is!
Hey!
Wow, he just
There
came
we
right in
go.
time, buddy.
Hey,
Right
good looking.
in time. I'm always very long on things, but now I'm short on things.
Well, you are a halfling.
I'm a halfling. Oh.
Oh, no offense, no offense, no.
No fences can be climbed over.
I'm not a hateling.
It's time to set up the next giveaway.
Okay.
And the next giveaway is a digital copy of Curse of Strahd for your D&D experience.
Nice.
You okay?
No! I just lost a thumb!
Ouch.
This makes
Like
me
a crunch between the
the
table and the chair.
Hey, no injuring your players IRL. That's not.
It's a good thing you're not playing a bard anymore.
Oh!
Are you
I
okay?
very rarely swear out loud, so I'm not gonna, but
Okay.
wow, this is one of
But
those.
what word did you want to say?
Fudge sickles!
Are you okay?
Razor burned fudge sickles.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
just,
that's really good.
Anyways,
yeah.
Great back stretcher.
D&D Beyond Curse of Strahd giveaway. While Joel relocates his thumb. Do you need to take a break?
No, I'm good.
Okay. And Dave scratches his back with my flail.
If this is an
Yeah.
awesome back
Dave.
scratcher. This is. Sorry.
Wow. Anyways, enter the word curse, C-U-R-S-E, into the chat, and you will be entered for a digital giveaway of Curse of Strahd, what's that?
So don't just enter a curse word.
No, just curse.
Curse.
Okay.
Curse. That's
I
good,
did-
though.
Put in a curse word of your choice to enter.
Don't curse.
Right curse. C-U-R-S-E for
They
Curse of
automatically
Strahd.
get banned from the channel.
Like, ban.
Close to 100 subscribers.
That's good. All right, let's get back into it, folks.
Let's do it.
You are now
Somebody wrote
at...
bicycle.
What's that?
Somebody wrote bicycle.
That's good.
Fudge sickle!
All right.
Great.
You are now all kind of midway down the causeway. There is a
Oh, I got
motionless humanoid at the end of the causeway, just on kind of the edge of the forest. It almost made it. What do you do?
Catch up to it, check if it's alive.
Okay, I'd like you to give me a medicine check, please.
While he's doing that, I'm going to say, oh, look at that. And I'll catch up to it too. Because I just resigned to that influence.
I can't read it.
It's inside the scroll.
You rolled it inside the scroll.
Scroll for an initiative.
Scroll for
Oh my god.
You have to re-roll it.
Yeah,
You're gonna make a great dad.
You are going to make
That's
a
a-
great dad.
that's a 10.
10? Yeah. With a 10, you don't feel it breathing. You don't sense a pulse. You're not sure if it's dead, but it is not.
Okay, I don't have breath, so I can't give it mouth to mouth.
Yeah,
Maybe
please
I'll
don't.
start working its
Good
heart.
point.
Okay. And you can see that this person is a male, hulking, large, set male, like muscles kind of ripped, tattered clothes around its tunic and its pants, and he has a big shaggy black beard and black hair that kind of go over in a messy sort of coif on top, and motionless and bloodied and all of that. We can bring up that photo, that image of the character there, Josh, when you have a sec. Sorry, he's up.
there was
Starts
a
with a K.
Photo of him that was probably important.
There it is.
always
And he
taking it away.
now
Looks like
currently
me a
lays motionless. He looks like me a little
It's a
bit.
Wolverine.
It's Muskoka's brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Algonquin.
With that 10, you rolled a 10, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With that 10, you start to do chest compressions because you've seen other people do it and tried it,
Yeah.
whatever, and you don't know if it's working. You're just doing what you think you should. Anyone else?
broke
You gotta
Yeah.
do it to the beat of Staying Alive.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
You're singing fast, though.
Oh.
What's he doing?
Oh my gosh. Since nothing I'm doing tonight is working, I'm going to give Spare the Dying a shot.
Okay, read me Spare the Dying.
You touch a living creature, it's probably not him, that has 0 hit points, that's him. The creature becomes stable. Spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
It's
What does that look like?
in death throws then?
What do you
or-
do in order to cast Spare the Dying? I'm
Uh,
gonna put you on the spot.
verbal and somatic. I'm gonna yeah, it looks similar to the reverse.
Yeah.
With the other hand.
Yeah. It's
Book of Octavio.
I'm gonna straddle the body and
Yeah.
and put my hands,
Yeah.
much like the chest compressions.
Yes.
And I'll give him a.
Yeah. Yeah.
And verbal would be. Wake up, eh? That's what I'll go with.
He lies motionless.
Of
But
course. Well, you made me go through all that
it might
just to
remain
say it didn't
unconscious.
work.
Right.
Now, sorry, you said 0 hit points, but not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
You imagine. If it hasn't worked, you imagine he's dead.
Can you speak to dead?
Oh.
All right, he's dead. He's dead.
Well,
speak,
that
speak with dead?
ruins all my plans.
Wait, let me try one last thing. And I will, focus on somatic. I will also do chest compressions, staying alive, and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, you guys straddle him.
I will straddle him.
I'll get off.
Yeah. And as you cast it, as his typical in Barovia. This blue kind of light emanates from your hands, and it kind of encapsulates him and turns into this kind of black putrid kind of fog as it dissipates.
Ooh.
No effect.
This is the first time I've ever seen chest compressions done in a D&D game.
Yes, this is the first time.
First time.
It's worth a shot.
Can I determine the state it's in?
The cause of death.
Medicine check, please.
9.
He's dead. He doesn't have a pulse.
So
He's
we're all
not
clear.
breathing, guys. You guys are clear. He's dead.
I'll try
I'll-
good berries then.
This kind of night.
I'll stand up and I'll go, well, I think that's it.
Okay.
Well, crap. I think, well, that ruins my whole strategy, but perhaps we can find somebody else.
Okay.
Why don't we
It just
search
means
the
more
bodies?
wolves, though.
So can I see
There are
what
a
they're
lot of
doing
them.
at the distance they're trying to revive? I'm in
Yes,
the
you
tower
look around the
still.
tower. So you look over, and across this foggy causeway, you can kind of see that they're surrounding something, but you don't
Okay.
necessarily
We're
know
way
what's
out
going
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light a torch in the top of the tower.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there kind of any lighting around in the room? Can I light? Is there sconces on
Yeah,
the
you
wall?
can
or-
put the torch in a sconce.
Okay,
yeah,
so
sure.
I put the torch in a sconce, and just as a little thing,
Yeah.
I'll grab the head
Yeah.
out of the, and I'll just go towards the window. I'll hide myself out of the way.
Yeah.
But I'll like walk him across and go, and walk it back.
Are we even within
guys-
earshot?
I would say you guys, it depends on how loud you do it, but it echoes kind of across the causeway and across the lake. It's a lake, right?
Yeah.
Sound travels.
So well.
So you hear this, and you look back, and all you see is a tower. You don't see necessarily anything unless you give me a really high perception check across this causeway.
Okay.
The goal is that they see the silhouette of this head walking
Yes.
by the
Man.
window.
Yes.
17.
Natural 1.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna
Getting that out of the way.
The 17, you see that there's
Sorry,
a
not
silhouette
bad.
that walks past the window, and you hear this laughter emanate from the tower, from where you know Falpher was.
17, can I determine if it's taller than Falpher, or if it, would I know how tall it is?
It's
is
the
it just his
it's the height of the
voice?
window, so it was actually taller than Falpher. Would be.
Would I know that from the voice that it's just Falpher laughing?
Insight check.
22.
Perception check.
Oh,
Or performance, sorry.
Performance check?
Were you trying to... You're trying to make it sound like somebody else.
Yeah,
You're just
exactly.
having a
I'm
being
just
silly.
I'm just being dumb. Yeah. So
We just came back from break. We're gonna
Yeah.
waste a little time.
Yeah.
that's a natural 20, and
Oh, what?
performance is +1, so 21.
22, 21, natural 20, though.
Yeah.
You know it's not Falpher. Because it's not.
Oh, come on.
Do any of you see that?
What?
Up there in the window, the voice cackling?
And you all hear
gonna
the
step-
cackling now, and you all kind of look back, and when he points it out, you all see the silhouette kind of passing this big window.
I'm
Maybe
just
the
gonna.
mad mage is back?
I'm gonna step back a little bit. It's just I'm gonna say, yeah, but I'm actually kind of still wondering where the cart went.
And you
Oh,
see
you
that
mean
there's still
mine?
Fire.
there are still burning cinders and things that are still on fire beside the tower.
That was your cart?
Yeah, and don't think I didn't forget. I absolutely put a pin in that because I was being chased by werewolves. But how? What do I want to know?
Wait, now hold on. The last thing I remember was I just casually opened the door.
Wasn't it locked?
It used to be.
Uh-huh.
And,
Go on.
And then I just remember waking up covered in soot, and there were werewolves around us.
So you just opened it? What happened to the lock?
Oh, the lock?
Didn't it say keep out?
It said something along those lines. But, you know, we
Do
were
you-
all trying to figure out what's happening here, and thought it would be prudent to investigate everything that we see.
Yeah.
Oh, you like to investigate, but just maybe, like never check to see if maybe something is booby-trapped or, something is somebody else's property, labeled clearly, get out or stay out, this is my stuff.
Keep out. It was keep out.
And to be fair, I mean, we've come
It was
across a
one
lot
of
of locked
those-
things.
What was that?
To be fair, we've come across a lot of locked things, and usually there's good stuff inside, not just fiery
Yes,
explosions.
there was good stuff inside.
Thank
you are
you,
correct.
Sterling.
I just want to be totally clear that I was inside at the time and I had no idea.
I'm surprised you still have legs.
Well,
Trying to put
there
it back.
they are.
Put it back
That's
down.
maybe. Don't say that around.
Oh.
You-
Because of her leg.
You do realize that there were like pages of things that would help us
Oh, yep.
beat
Yep.
all of the things we've been trying to defeat.
I found one. I got one of them.
Look, see?
You
It's not
can.
a
It's not
total
just out of
loss.
the
All
It
is
is
not
not
lost.
From an insurance
So
perspective.
starting to
total
look
loss.
around, what am I able to? Is there anything I can collect? And I'm assuming everybody would be helping me
Yeah.
out here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna-
you
I'm
all
gonna
head back
water around.
towards the tower. You leave the dead.
I want
I-
I want to search all the dead wolf people
Okay.
to see if there's any sign of where they came from or where they've
Passport.
been hiding or something. Yeah,
Survival
passport,
check,
driver's
please.
license.
Yeah.
Ooh, 13.
13? Okay, that's a 15 then.
Okay, so some of them are at the bottom of the lake, so those are going to have you can have a hard time with those. Well, you could if you want to go in the water, you can if you want. You do search them. Nothing that you can see, but mostly because probably they were traveling when they were in other forms. So what possibly would have been left on their fur or whatever would have been transformed back into what they are now, right? You do see the equivalent of like 4 copper and 2 silver on them. And they do have weapons on them when they come to, but they're all pretty standard weapons.
All right. No signs of like a specific like red dust that's only found in this one cave. All right.
Dust of the one.
I know this dust.
You all start to kind of go through the wreckage, and you see the destroyed remnants of a number of different things that seem pretty valuable. But there are a couple things that are just singed on the outside, but because of the explosion and because they were kind of closed into
A box.
yeah, they were enclosed in things. They just got ejected from the wagon, but the contents seem to be potentially intact.
Okay.
You
So
find
are
a
any
wooden
of these chests or boxes like still laying around?
Yeah, so you find a wooden trunk. You find your narrow wardrobe, all singed and broken, but and a chest. And you know these, Ezmerelda, and you know what's in them. And I can tell you what's in them if you open them, but
Yes, I will open all of them
Okay.
just to see
Yep.
if everything is still intact.
yeah, and you're not hiding what's in these from anybody else, I'm assuming.
At this point, I think if anybody tried to take anything away from me that they so clearly had so disrespect for,
Yep.
I think that they would probably think better than to do something like that.
Yes. So
Hoping.
the first thing you open is your wooden trunk, which is covered with claw marks. You can see through the singes and through the burnt marks on it. It holds a battle axe, a flail, a morning star, a light crossbow, and 10 silvered crossbow bolts. You move over to and you can see that they're all intact. There's some soot and some ash, but otherwise okay. Your wardrobe contains 3 sets of fine clothes, 2 sets of traveler's clothes, several pairs of shoes, a harlequin mask, and 3 wigs.
I do like my wigs.
Yeah. And then a wooden chest containing a gold holy symbol of the Morning Lord worth 100 gold, 3 vials of holy water, 3 vials of perfume, 2 vials of antitoxin, a 50-foot coil of hempen rope, a tinderbox, a steel mirror, a sharpened wooden stake, and a spyglass, and, courtesy of Beetle and Grimm, a map of Barovia done by the illustrious Devin Rue.
Wow.
And that is
damn it.
closed into the wooden chest and is still intact. But she currently has it. And until she gives it to you, you won't get it.
Excellent. You all get nothing.
I would just like to take this moment to express how sorry I am that I eviscerated
Go on.
your life's work and exploded the whole, basically, house. I assume you were maybe living in it. Anyway, I promise to make it up to you somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yes. Well, you do. You are in my debt, and I will not forget it.
Nor will I. That is the word of a knight.
I will say that despite everything, this is the least of things that I have lost in my life. They are just things, although they are very important to me. In the grand scheme of things, and I'll point to my leg, I have lost more. Not just this. Material things I will gain once again. Not that you won't help me or gain them,
Absolutely.
but I am glad that we're all okay. Sorry for throwing you with the sterling.
You did what?
She's
Nothing.
very strong.
Is that why I'm covered in... I thought it was from the explosion.
It's probably a little of both.
Yeah, you rolled on some fire a little bit. Unintentionally. Well, I suppose against your will.
We'll
You know
just
how,
say I deserve it.
you should actually be thanking me. You know how you have to stop, drop, and roll? Well, you had the drop part, but they hadn't got the roll part, so I had to, put you out. Put
And-
the fire out.
Who should I thank
Using,
for the stop
you know.
part?
The wolves. Well, the wolves showed up, and then we had to do
Yes.
something else, and
That's true, yes.
so the rolling of you through the fire had to stop.
Back to Falpher. What are you doing, Falpher? Because you're just... as you guys come closer, you do see this head kind of...
Yeah.
Going and
I'm
the
still.
sound.
I'm maintaining the performance. Is what I'm doing.
Okay.
I really want them to come in and go hey, who's that up there?
All right.
Yeah.
So
So
as
we see how tall are you, Falford?
My character is 2 feet 3 inches tall.
So we see a 2 feet.
Well, I'm
head
holding
sort of
the
thing?
head up at the top of my arms, walking across the
window.
curtains, the window. Yeah.
Is it dripping?
Oh,
on
the
you?
window. Okay, so we wouldn't
it's
see.
embalmed.
We wouldn't necessarily know that it was you.
That's right.
Yeah, and he did a very good performance roll.
I did.
He did. Yeah. So you all wonder who is up in this tower now with Falpher, because it's continuing, and you know Falpher was up there, but this weird laughter continues, and it's just strange.
So we'll call up.
Um,
Falpher! Who's up there with you?
who did you find?
I'll go.
Oh, it is I, the Mad Mage.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that all covered by his natural 20?
Come on, Jay.
Yes, because it was a natural 20. I will say yes, it is covered by his natural 20.
Yay.
The
Oh my
Mad
goodness.
Mage.
We found him.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know. Let's find out.
But we can't get up there.
So we're all sort of around
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You guys are back at the tower.
Can I back up far enough just to be able to see into the window?
Yeah, so it's backlit by torch.
Yeah.
Give me another investigation check, I'd say, at this point, because you're looking up and you're trying to kind of figure out.
13.
Okay, with the 13, you see a head, and the hair's kind of flopping on it, and it just kind of it's going back and forth across the window, and it looks like a human head.
Can I have
At
a
this distance.
perception or a
Insight.
something? Give me just something.
Insight.
To not believe this.
You are the one they call the Mad Mage.
15. I mean, I guess it's got to beat his 22, right? But it was worth a shot.
Yeah,
Anything
and it was a
worth
natural 20.
shot.
So you imagine that there is somebody up there. So what did you ask him?
You are the one that they call the Mad Mage.
It is I, the Mad Mage.
Oh yeah, you said that already.
Weird. He sounds a lot like Falpher.
How do we get up there?
Incredible.
Can you come down?
Can you show us how to get up to where you are? We're having some difficulties.
And how's Falpher? He's up there too, right?
Don't make me angry. I'm already mad.
What? What's this?
Maybe
At this point,
he
it's
knows.
starting to unravel just a little bit. Something's weird. Let's just say something's weird.
He's angry with us. I guess we did sort of.
Falpher hasn't responded. Did he kill Falpher?
What? What have you done with Falpher?
All right, it's me. I found this head up here. You guys have to find a way up to this fourth floor.
Falpher,
It's too dangerous to throw it down.
Why are you playing with a head?
did the Mad Mage hurt you?
Playing with dead.
There was no Mad Mage. I was just I found a severed head in a box, and I was playing a little bit. I figured there was no real harm in it. And so, help me figure out who this person is.
Where's the body?
I don't know. It's not in the room.
Wait. I just need to like wrap my head around this. So you like in this land full of and like spells and all this, you thought it would be a good idea to pick up a severed head and just play with it.
When I was a child, my friends and I would go into the forest and we would hunt for all kinds of things. Severed heads are not that strange for me and my people. We are hunters.
That explains so much about you, actually,
Oh, yeah.
to be honest.
Well, you know.
Okay, so are you gonna come down then? Cause
Yeah, I will put the head in my backpack and I will come down the steps, the chains.
There.
you don't need the head.
Was there anything good up there?
Was there anything
There was a
above?
severed head up here. That's good.
Was that the very top of it? Was there a floor higher than that one?
There is, from what I can tell, there's no floor higher. There is no floor above this one.
Did you find anything else useful up there?
Actually, quite interesting. There's many books. I found a book about hags.
Oh, that's good.
I throw it down now, and I
Shit.
throw the book down. Oh, crap! I forgot there's an extra floor on the bottom.
The book kind of falls and across the
Oh, you
ground.
threw it down the middle?
Or did you throw it out the window?
Throw it the
Throw it
window.
out the window.
Okay.
Because you were.
Should we go check this out?
Can I try to catch the book?
Sure. Dexterity save.
9?
No. You kind of fumble it and it falls to the ground. You've at least cushioned its fall.
Well, we know what you
Okay.
weren't made for.
Catching books?
Yeah, that was the joke.
I'm better at reading books.
Yes, you're very good at reading. See what you can glean from this.
Throw another one!
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna reach up like and
Good
kind
i-
of
good
make
idea.
space between them. Throw another
Actually,
one down.
I will do that, Jay. I'll start like finding the books that seem to have the most value
Okay.
to our adventure and kind of throw it out
Werewolves.
the windows.
And I wanna run back
How to
before I
kill
try
Strahd for dummies.
Exactly.
Try to
Are there
catch
any
them
books
as they
about
come down.
werewolves do you see?
I will look. Do I see any books about werewolves or general knowledge, as you said, right?
Yep.
So yeah, okay. So I'll throw a book out on werewolves.
I'll try to catch that one.
Okay.
It begins to rain.
Oh.
Small drops,
Oh.
and then it starts to
Oh,
kind of pick
yeah.
up.
Raining books.
It's
Um,
running.
you start to hear the hiss of it putting out some of the fire from the wagon.
Okay.
Oh, let's protect these books here.
Oh
Good
my
point.
god.
So full investigation of the room. I find this head. The box. There was nothing in the desk. There were the books. Do I
Suit of
check
armor.
suit of armor? Interestingly, there is a suit of armor up here.
Does it look better than what I'm wearing?
No, Sterling, nothing looks better than what you have on.
But I mean stronger. Is it stronger than what I'm wearing?
Let me check. Can I investigate it?
Yeah, you can. Maybe investigation check.
I will check it. Oh, that is a investigation 18.
This
okay.
is where you die.
I'll find out.
As you come up to it, it looks like a old, quite old, suit of armor.
Okay.
But it looks like it's a empty shell. And it clambers kind of when you move it. It's got heavy plates, but it appears to be a normal suit of armor. but it's all connected. So it's not like you can't like take a piece off. It's like all connected inside with straps or something. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll try to grab its leg. And
You do notice though. Oh, so what was your investigation?
it was an 18.
Yeah. You also notice that there's inscribed writing. So it's actually quite ornate.
Oh wow. Okay. Can I read the writing on it?
It's not in a language you understand.
For sure, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot pull its helmet off. I can't pull its gloves off. Nothing. I can't pull anything off it.
Suit of armor would be useful, don't you agree?
I agree. Perhaps I can throw it out the window again. Maybe. Can I pull the whole thing and try to throw it out the window?
It's big. It's actually too big to fit out the window. It's a full plate. It's a full set of plate.
Crack in the side of the wall. Is that the same floor?
No, it's a floor down.
Floor down from here. I can throw it down to the middle of the room because there's a giant square non-elevator.
Well, don't do that. It'll fall all the way to the basement.
It's armor. I think it will make it.
Oh, for sure, but we won't be able to get to it.
Why not? We still have to solve the puzzle of the elevator.
Why?
I don't know. To get the armor?
I'll toss it down anyway. It's worth a shot.
Okay, I will try to toss it in such a way that it can kind of go across the, there's floors, openness. I'm going to try to get it across to like a floor below. Not the direct floor below, but maybe 2 floors below.
Okay. And there's it's on like a stand. It's all kind of like tethered together.
Yeah.
But it's on a stand, and so you're kind of try to just
kind of
move it
over.
Okay. So slowly, it's fairly heavy. It's full plate. So slowly you kind of move it over, and eventually you get it to the edge of the thing on its stand.
Yeah. And I will go. Okay. Is someone coming in? Did anyone go in?
Just one question. Does it look like somebody lives here? Like, if this is the Mad Mage's house, should we be trashing it?
Esmeralda, at this point, you have been staying here. You know who lived here, but you haven't quite figured out this armor that it was sitting in the corner. It was just a suit of armor that had been sitting there. You never got that far necessarily.
Yeah, I don't recognize it.
Okay, well, maybe we can do something with it. Melt it down.
And you don't think it belonged to the person who was in the tower before you. You think it was there from before that.
This is, it wasn't here the first, few times that I had seen it. This is fairly new, or it's been added here fairly recently, but I don't know.
Okay, well, here it comes.
I couldn't tell you anything.
No, I don't think we should be trashing their house. If this
it's not trashing.
You know who lives here, Ezmerelda?
Who lives here?
I knew who lived here.
They don't
I don't know who lives here.
Was it the Mad Mage?
Do I know if it was? Do I know anything about Mad Mage living here, or
History
just
check?
the person? What's that?
History check.
History check. Sorry, Sirenscape's coming in super loud for me.
Sorry. I can bring it down a bit.
17.
With the 17, you know that from what you heard, this tower was actually built by a wizard. And this is what you gleaned from some of the writings that you read when you took residence. That history speaks of a wizard that helped Strahd build his castle. And he owned this tower, but it has been vacant for a long time. It shows the where of it. But yeah. So it may even be as old as Strahd is.
And so the person I know who had resided in it was much later?
Yeah, much later, like the last month or so. You imagine.
Yeah. I had heard things about the Mad Mage that originally lived in this tower, and it is said that he is the one who has helped Strahd build his castle, but it's been a long time since he has lived here, and he is not the last person who has resided in this place.
And you guys know that the story of the Mad Mage was way more recent than this wizard created this tower.
So, does your friend that live here, do you know why they would have a head in a box?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
You saw the severed head. You opened it up. You know the person who lived here, and you know they're a little quirky. So you're actually pretty convinced it was his.
It's Falpher's house.
It's probably. People are into weird things and collecting stuff, and I don't know. It's what they say. I'll just say that it's on brand
A collection of
for
one head.
for the owner, but I don't know what it's for.
Give me a nature
You
check,
gotta-
Esmeralda, please.
Why do people mount like heads of things on the wall? Nature, you said?
Yeah.
19.
With a 19, you remember when you looked at the head that it resembled Vistani lineage.
Oh.
We know some of those.
It'll be a little awkward later, but it looks like a Vistani. I'm a little uneasy why it's in here, but
Oh, no
It's,
worries. I will put it in my pack and I will come down. Here I come.
Hold on, just a second. Do you know how the elevator works?
do I know how the elevator works?
Yes, you do. If you
Yeah.
just step up to it, it comes to the floor that you are, and then you just say what floor you want to get to, and it'll take you.
Oh, it's like a verbal component thing?
Yeah.
So you just like stand on the floor on the platform and you just say what floor you want to go to.
What? That is so strange. Okay.
We
so
kept
I'll,
falling through the floor.
Guys, we're idiots.
Okay, so I'll step up to the
Like,
edge.
it was the easiest thing.
Okay, but we are not. We're expecting the worst.
We were overthinking it.
I'll bring the thing to the edge.
Yeah.
I'll pull myself onto it and pull it on with me, and I'll say,
the armor?
main floor.
So you get to the edge, and you hear
Housewares, please.
up to the top,
Yeah.
and you kind of get the armor, and you get on it too?
Yep.
Okay, and you say main floor, and
Yeah.
it brings you down to the floor where the door is.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So there's a hole between me and the door because the floor caved in, right?
There are a couple holes where they
Holes.
went through, but
Okay.
it's cracking in general. Like,
So-
it's not...
So I'll be careful to to get across these things and try to stay where I can see the framework is strongest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start to push, and the armor falls down to basically the basement level.
Yeah.
But you're okay. You can tell that obviously your weight
Yeah.
is okay for the load-bearing floor.
Okay.
Anything over a certain weight just
I want to
isn't.
run up to the door. Like,
Yeah.
now that I know that he knows what he's doing and I hear all this noise, I want to run up and see what's going on. I kind of want to try to...
Hang on a second. Let me just... Okay, as long as it doesn't affect the armor falling through, go ahead. If
Well,
not, then...
now I'm not so sure.
Are you responding to the armor?
No, I want to run and jump onto the platform where Falpher is so that I can go down with him.
Okay, well, he stopped at the main floor.
Yeah.
So you kind of come up the walkway,
Yeah.
and you kind of look in, you open up the curtain, and you see that he has come to the main floor, and he starts to push the armor
Yeah.
towards the door.
Do I see it crash through?
Well, if you allow it to happen, and I just have to check
Well,
something.
I would say that
then I won't.
I would be responding to the sum of the events, knowing that he's coming down and then hearing that crash. I'd want to.
Okay, so just let me just figure that out. Just one sec.
Oh, stupid thing of armor fell down.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It did not fall yet.
No, because it's going to come to life and kill you. That's
It's
why.
probably. I'm still pushing.
If it's going to kill him, I don't want to do that. I don't go in if it comes to
No,
life
it's
and kills
okay. I'm still pushing. Very small man.
him. If it kills you,
I'm like
you're
putting
done.
my shoulder against
It's
it, trying to
probably like
move it off the. But there's a ledge there, and I can't quite get it over the.
So you push it over, and it creaks, but it does not fall through.
Okay.
Sorry, I needed to.
No, it's
I
good.
needed to check.
Check
Okay,
how much
so-
it
Oh,
weighs.
you're checking how much?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Again-
So, why don't we throw a rope?
oh, good
Throw a
idea.
rope. We can.
Yes. So
I'm gonna. Yeah. So I think I got a rope.
Yeah, we.
Everybody's got a
has.
rope
Yeah,
in
everyone
this
has a
world.
rope, basically.
And I'm gonna call the guys over. Hey guys, come on over.
Well, that's the
I shall
signal.
distribute
I'll
the rope ends to them.
I'll wrap my rope around. I'll take
So what are
his
you
and
trying
wrap
to do?
around.
Trying to get you across?
No, just trying to
just
get
the armor.
Make sure
The armor's
armor's
fine. The armor starts to move. You can tell
Okay.
that it's bearing its weight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'll try pushing it across
Yeah.
and getting it to the front door.
Yeah.
So you can
Oh.
just push it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I push it
never mind.
across.
I just stand there and do nothing.
It's about
like the rest of the
65
session.
pounds, so you can actually push it yourself,
great.
even in the stand, across fairly easily. It gets into the vestibule area,
Yeah.
and you step over and you're now.
Hey, look what I found. I told you about it already, but here it is.
Very interesting.
Can any of us understand the language on it?
What languages can you all speak?
Celestial and
read.
common.
Okay. Language.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant, and Gnomish.
No.
Abyssal, celestial, common, draconic, and halfling.
No.
No abyssal, eh? Come on.
No celestial?
Where did, languages. Common and
Gnomish or
Dwarvish.
Elvish or a Giant or
Esmeralda, do you know what it says on here?
I know common and elvish. Anything other than that,
Okay.
I can't really help you.
It does appear, with your really great history check, it does appear to be an ancient language. Like, it doesn't seem to be a modern dialect.
Who knows? Who recognizes this?
You.
Oh, I do. It's an ancient language, but I don't know what it says.
Well, does it seem sturdy? You brought it all the way down.
It seems to be holding up. Standing up, even.
Can I try to jump? Can I take a little run and jump onto the platform?
Which
The
platform?
elevator?
Well, I remember I said the distance was like 10 feet. So you can't
Jump
jump
across.
10 feet.
Cool. I want to give it a
7
run. Even if I give it a run,
Well, what's your strength again?
that's a lot. 15.
No, 7 feet would be what you can do.
Even with a run?
Yeah, with a run you can jump 7 feet.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Right? That's how it works, right? Half your score. And so,
Because
wait,
there's
we do
standing
this
We've looked it
and
up
there's
like so
running
many
jump.
like
times.
700 times. It's so bad.
Because this came up when we were doing the whole.
You're a DM out there and you
There's
learned
gonna
this
be-
one thing about
There's
Dungeons
going to
and
be
Dragons.
so
You're
many comments
So amazing.
about rules today.
Jump.
Yeah.
Well, we covered this with the Isle of Atmos and the molten gold
We've
inside the
covered it
volcano.
It's a billion times, probably.
billion
yeah.
times.
Throughout this campaign,
I
like
don't
3 times at
exaggerate.
least.
Okay, could we remember it this time?
Yeah,
Maybe.
we're all
If
going to
you-
remember
if
it
you
this
teach us
time.
well, we will.
We'll take
Let's
notes,
try that.
maybe.
If you teach us well, we will.
Stop
Falpher's dead.
poking the
Falpher died.
DM.
Because I thought if I ran at it, I got further. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh, you know this.
What's up?
You can jump as far as your strength score if you have a 10
If you have a
If
10
I
foot
run-
You can jump.
Yeah.
10 feet. You need 10
Nice.
feet.
Oh, yeah?
So
Oh,
you go 15
yeah.
feet. By
Can I
Yeah,
go
so you
for
go
it?
That makes
15
sense,
feet if you
yeah.
if you run and jump. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, so I
That's
get
right.
to run and jump.
Truly heroic.
Okay. Athletics check.
Oh,
Do it.
okay.
Are you doing it as a duet? Oh, no, sorry. Do it.
Oh, not 20!
Oh,
Man, does he
you
ever
jump and then 3-point landing on the
Yeah.
platform.
Wow. Wow, that was wasted on jumping out of an elevator. I jump on it and I say, top floor. Top floor.
Am I still on
You
this
start to
thing?
go off. No, you've moved.
Okay,
You
good.
moved up.
Good.
Up I go.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go and check out
Okay.
the...
Same thing I said before. Scattered, now just pages and ripped journals that are empty, an open chest,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Looking at the journals that look like they have pages ripped out of them,
Mm-hmm.
can I see on any of the remaining pages like marks that would have gone through to get some
Investigation
sort
check.
of indication of what was there?
A little forensics.
Good.
Yeah.
Good thing I rolled a 20
Nancy
on jumping
Drew.
onto the platform. It's an 8.
No.
I'm going to gather them up anyways.
No, he said it's
The books?
innate that he would be able
Yeah.
to accomplish this.
He does
Yeah,
this
it's an
innately.
8.
You find like 2 decent journals that still have some pages left.
Oh, yeah, with like words?
No.
Oh, just...
And blank pages.
Yeah, That's fine.
Could I make my way up there to see if I find anything that I would recognize?
Yes, for the sake of brevity, you head up and it appears the same way that you left it, except for the head is missing out of the chest and the armor is out of the room.
Okay, we go back down.
But any of the books that I would want to hold on to, knowing
All the valuable
what they
books,
contain,
the werewolves, vampires, and hags have been thrown down. The rest,
already been taken.
yeah, the rest have already been taken. The rest is like stories, short stories, like fiction, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
And you do remember, as Falpher noticed this too, that there were burnt remnants of pages in the fireplace that were undiscernible. And this is where you found that one burnt page that they have.
Okay.
And you managed to salvage it.
What's this one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she has it now.
Yeah. Can I take a closer look at that while they're all
Yeah. You know it's 2
moving
pages.
books and armor?
It's 2 pages from his journal. It's a front and a back of from his journal.
Okay, I take Falpher's torch and I put it in my bag and I go back down.
Okay. All right.
Did we get the armor from the basement then? Or,
Should
oh no,
we-
it didn't fall
it's
through.
in-
We've
it's
got
in the
armor.
vestibule.
We got the
Can-
armor.
Can we like take a piece off and see if it's something that will fit us?
Yeah, so you try to take a piece off, and it's like tethered inside with bolts, almost like it's a showpiece, not a wearable piece. You'd have to like cut the straps and like stuff, but it looks like an ornate sort of display piece.
Does it look like it would potentially work as armor if it was separated? Like, or is this like ceremonial or?
It looks ceremonial, but it could be worn. But it's very ornate.
But does it look durable? Like,
Yeah.
like it would actually?
Like work as armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I check to see if there's any like weird hidden switches or buttons or anything that turns this bad boy on?
Give me an investigation check
For the sake of brevity, you could say no.
and an arcana check.
16 for investigation. 11 for arcana.
Nobody has identify, right?
You imagine it is some sort of magical script that is on this armor. But what were you trying to figure out with your investigation?
I just wanted to see if there was a way that this thing animates or opens
Yeah.
or does something
It just
other than
looks like
stand there like...
It looks like it's just a normal suit of armor.
With the runes that I have, I get advantage on arcana checks. Can I try?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah, the runes also have
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa!
two fives
That's a total.
of 5.
Like Monopoly, if you roll doubles, you get to roll again.
Same thing.
Same thing. It just looks like a normal suit of armor.
That's some sort of
I'm
magical
just so worried that it's like an armor berserker or something and like take over your brain.
You've been my player for too long.
Sentinels of the Storm. Eh.
So, should we begin dismantling this?
Hold on, it's kind of raining. We got no cart. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Or-
By a house that we can't sleep in.
We're inside. Why not? Why can't we sleep right here in the vestibule?
It's only like 5 by 10 feet.
It's
So you
too
would,
small
Well, it's
to
only
sleep.
like 5 by
It's too
10.
small for you guys to sleep in here, but I fit fine.
Yes, maybe this might work for you.
Oh, well, hooray for you.
Ah,
Should we?
thank you.
Should we all go up to the top floor then? And
It is much more comfortable up there, that's for sure.
Is the floor weak at the top?
No, it's strong. It's like a room that's been lived in.
Strong enough for me too. I'm heavy.
I don't know. I don't know. Depends if you've. I don't know. I've been watching my weight, so.
it's true. He's
Since-
turned down a lot of
Yeah, the
pie.
pies. Yeah, he was eating a lot. But...
That was before.
I'm proud of you.
Do I get a sense that the top floor was sturdy enough for sleep over?
Yep.
What kind of day? What time of day is it though? Like it's just raining
you guys got here in the morning, so it's like
in the morning
noon.
still.
Okay.
It's like we had a bit of battle and
You left in the morning, so it's around noon with all the
We
investigations.
just do it.
Yeah.
Maybe we just take a short rest.
Yes, I could use a short rest.
We have some light reading we could do. Brush up on our hag knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Maybe see if we can undo some of this armor and see if it's use to us.
True.
I pull out the hag book, and I hand it to Muskoka, and I say, "Yes, I found this."
You already threw it to him.
Oh, I threw it down. Never mind.
I'll just hold on to it on my back, I guess, since it's all stuck together. Just kind of hold it like a drunk guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess
Alarms.
we'll just take all this stuff up and spend some time.
I guess the trip was. No, there was no point in throwing these down then, I guess. Okay, so we'll go back up.
We didn't know it was going to rain. I'll
Yep.
pick up the armor and...
Yeah.
I guess... Oh, wait. How do we get to the thing?
Oh, we say,
I
okay.
guess we jump.
Yeah, we'd have to jump.
For the sake of brevity.
We make it to the top floor.
Make it to the top floor. You're fine. You all camp out. You're
Yep.
taking a long rest.
Yep. I'll take a short rest.
Short rest. Sorry, not long rest.
I'm
I mean short rest.
actually pretty beat up.
I mean,
Okay.
Well,
if we can take
You
a
wouldn't be
long
able to take a
rest.
long rest at this point because it was just morning. You can't take a long rest in a 24-hour period
But
twice.
you know, a short rest would be nice.
So you can all
Okay.
set a short rest.
Okay.
You all manage to successfully short rest.
Short rest.
You can spend whatever hit dice you want.
Yay.
Sure.
During that time, some light reading. You don't find a lot. It's basic knowledge of hags, both green knight and night hags primarily.
Okay.
You don't find a lot of information that is different than what you already know. But give me an investigation check, please.
Yes, sir. Okay, that is a what's 17 plus 6? 23.
23?
Okay. Wow. So what you do find out is that hags, night hags specifically, do in fact go from the material plane to the ethereal plane. And it describes the ethereal plane as like the plane in between. It's almost like the sinew that holds the planes together.
Okay.
And that is how she would get into people's dreams and invade people's dreams, is through the ethereal plane, which is where the dream world is. That's kind of what the book says.
Okay.
I don't know if it's true or not. It's what the book says.
Right.
Does it say anything about how to counter?
Yes, I mean, I learned that there's this special plane called the ethereal plane. Do you know what the ethereal is? Is that real or it's not? I don't know. It's the ethereal plane.
Would we know?
Give me an Arcana check.
you know, I'm still not feeling good since the hag came and messed with me.
That's why I got the book.
16.
I was thinking of you.
16? Yeah, you've heard of the ethereal plane before. In some of the stories that you've told, it's called the dream world or the dream plane or whatever. But you've heard of it before.
Just a natural one.
You have zero idea. But you do also know that night hags are known for collecting souls. And that is why they travel through the ethereal plane into people's dreams.
There's what's crazy about this book. It's telling me that these hags, they like to collect souls of the people they are collecting them in dreams.
Well, maybe just jump to the end, see how to kill it.
Yeah.
Is there I'll flip through. Let me check. I'll go to the end. That's yeah. There's Is there anything?
All it says is that they're resistant to a lot of non-magical effects,
Okay.
but it doesn't state any vulnerabilities.
So here's the thing. They don't really. They're resistant to things that are not magical. So we would have to become better at magic for us to do something. It does not say what.
Yes, but it only comes when we're sleeping, so how can we guard against that?
Well, they told us in one of the camps that the hags don't like to be around fire.
Ah.
They've only
That's
come
true.
when the fires went out.
Are you still feeling a little bit on the oozy side?
Quite a little bit on the oozy side.
Perhaps we could treat you with fire.
No, that's not. I don't think that's what it is.
I mean,
No, they just
it's
stay
magical.
away.
No,
No.
no.
How did you get better? I think we had this conversation.
There is
and you
yes,
didn't
no.
remember.
We did.
Do you feel like your soul is gone? Did they take your soul? Is that?
Someone are you? It's
I-
never there. I mean, no. I feel great, but no,
Some-
miss. Sword is not gone. I mean,
So we're dealing with knife hags that steal souls.
Yeah.
All of these werewolves, which seem to be more of and stealing more children. We have that mountain with undead that are attacking. Strahd is not. It has turned on the Vistani that has, had sided with him. Am I missing anything else, or what else can go wrong right now?
no, but generally it's been a good day otherwise.
But generally, let's not mention. Let's not not forget to mention my Vardo.
Right.
We
that's-
don't need to.
We don't need to mention that.
Yes, no, we will. I will. We'll keep mentioning it.
Yes. What are we doing here? What shall we do, my friends?
This
No,
place.
not to mention we also killed the werewolf that we were trying to leverage,
Very true.
and now we don't know how we could where their den is and stage a coup, which I was
Did
talking to the Vistani.
Did you see that shot though from the tower all the way through the? It was right through his. I saw it from a
That was
distance.
really
it was
good.
great.
That was a really
It was
good
a really
shot.
good shot.
Are we
Yeah.
100% sure that it's dead?
Well, we could try again.
We could try again. Then.
I know.
We'll
I
try.
mean, none of us have any sort of magic that can.
Revivify.
Yeah, we did
This
it.
is where I'm like in my head. I'm like,
Yeah. Where's Rictavio right now?
Do we still have that other scroll?
But should we use it on
Ezmerelda.
this?
So you're gonna use it on this guy?
There's other ways to
oh,
find the
wait,
information.
Resurrection.
I don't know.
It's pretty valuable. We
I
don't
have
need to.
no way to heal anybody, and I don't want to wait on somebody we're probably one dead anyway afterwards.
That's
That's
true.
a good point.
Okay.
We might be able to maybe find another werewolf.
Is
Yes,
everyone
true.
feeling a bit better after this short rest?
Yes, it's a little
Yeah.
Feel great,
fresh.
actually.
Yeah.
Are you-
Yes.
Not great. Better.
Esmeralda, you feeling all right? You don't need anything from me?
I'm feeling a little better.
Are you feeling the best?
Are
There's
you
a few more
offering
spells left, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now let's
making
figure
sure.
out this armor, shall we?
Yes, I've been. While the short rest was happening, I'm picturing myself just sort of trying to figure out how to
Tinkering.
dismantle it to be able to wear it.
Okay. All right. It's held together with these thick straps, kind of leather straps, like 2-inch straps between each part. You take it off the thing, it just kind of like crumbles at with all its joints.
Mm-hmm.
And you imagine you would just cut the straps.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
just got the straps that wouldn't. Like, not straps you need to wear it, right? Just,
No, straps that are holding it together.
Holding
Kind
the
of this-
pieces.
holding the pieces together.
Unnaturally together, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
they're.
But it still has all the pieces on it that you'd need to be able to strap it on and
Yes.
for it to stay on.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll help Dmitri, and we'll kind of. Okay, so should we just get these parts apart?
Yes, sir, yeah.
All right, you take one, I'll take one.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip.
What are you snipping with?
Um,
You don't have scissors.
I'm gonna use my
dagger.
I pull out my
Okay, so you
sword.
grab a dagger and you start to kind of cut at the leather.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to cut.
Mm.
And you just continue to do it, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything to the leather straps.
Maybe it's magic.
It's.
Yeah, are you sure you're.
I mean, I could sharpen my knife a little bit. I'll take out my whetstone,
Yeah.
and I'll sharpen my knife,
Yeah.
and I'll
Now try.
try again.
Same thing.
Same thing.
I'll try cutting it with my magic sword.
I have never been able not to cut something with this particular dagger.
I feel like there's a better way to say that.
I have always been able to cut through things with this dagger.
What part of the armor are you trying to cut through the strap of the sword with your sword? Like what part of the armor are you trying to cut off?
I was trying to get the
wrist?
the wrist off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just work on the part they were working on. See
Okay.
if that works.
It takes some resistance, but it actually starts to cut through the leather.
Okay. I guess we get through it, cut the places where it needs to be cut, where it's still usable and wearable. I guess whatever makes sense.
Yep.
So who wants to try it first? I mean, I'm too small for me. I mean, it's too big for me. I'm too small for it.
Oh, Sterling? you could probably.
Right. I'm sure that you'd be interested too.
Just don't go big settling in it.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's true.
everything I wear grows with me.
Well, that's convenient.
That's
Yeah.
so strange, but great.
Oh my gosh! You
well-
could always go, you could go around like buying small armors and make them big, and then sell them, and then go buy another small one and then make it big, and then sell it.
But we'd need big people to wear it, and then it would shrink after a minute.
Okay.
So sell them quickly.
Jay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe
Should
you,
we-
Dmitri. Try.
Would you like to flip a coin?
We have one with Strahd's face on it.
Well, I'm gonna go tie up the horse. I just get on the thing. I say first floor. I want to go and tie up the horse so it doesn't run away, and I also don't want to be around when these guys get devoured by the suit of armor.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
I mean,
This will be.
do you
fun.
want to flip with me?
I'll flip it. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Heads, it's you. Crows, it's you.
Sound
Okay.
good?
All right.
Heads.
Whoa. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, let's see. And I'll try to start wearing it.
Yeah, so it doesn't, like magical armor you've heard grows to size, it doesn't. So you start to kind of wear it. It's more or less something, but it's not fitted to you. So it's a little uncomfortable, but it's like
Is it too small?
it's a little too small.
So
Okay, I'll somebody
definitely
else
won't
try.
Doesn't quite fit. These things sometimes you have to break them in.
Yeah, I think.
Breaking the metal armor.
I think keep at it. You know, it's like a good suit of anything. Takes some time, you know.
Going to stretch.
Well, if you take
It's
time
not
with the
gonna
armor.
stretch.
Perhaps.
Sure, I'll just see how I feel with it.
Yeah.
I can't even really move. Is it like restrictingly small or?
Like, does his AC go up
It's just
or down?
uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, but it feels like full plate.
It's a bit of a crop
Okay.
top full plate, though.
It's like.
Yeah, just a little midriff showing.
Yeah.
Just a little
Just a
something
sliver
that'll
midriff.
get you sent home from school.
The little Dmitri crack when you bend over.
So you go down to the ground floor and you kind of
Yeah.
open the door, and the heavy iron door opens
Yeah.
up and you go around, and you start to tie up the horse. Where are you tying it up to? Just like
Gosh. I don't know. Where's the
the scaffolding.
Yeah.
Fine, you kind of
the
lead it
really weak
around.
scaffolding. Yeah.
Fine, you tie it up to the scaffolding, no problem.
Yeah.
And
And run back inside before something happens.
yeah, nice try. You hear as a raven flies in and lands on the causeway, probably about 30 feet from where you are.
Oh.
And as it lands, you see its silhouette, and there's a lot of fog that has kind of gathered, and you see its silhouette begin to grow into a humanoid form, cloaked
Oh, no.
from top to bottom in a dark, kind of heavy green. It's Plunk Rock. Humanoid form.
Okay.
You have to go check on the horse.
So I'll just say okay, and I'll back up the ramp.
Okay.
Does he have to do the dance to get back in? Because that would be amazing. Just
As the time that it took you to kind of like tie up the horse
Yeah.
and do all that, you come back, and as you're coming up the ramp, the door goes.
No,
Closes.
come on.
Yeah.
Okay, can we see the pictures on the door?
Yeah, you sure can.
You're actually gonna make me do the dance again?
yes.
You left.
We're
Okay,
ready.
I will yell up.
Here, there it is.
Hey guys, there's somebody outside, and I'll quickly I'll keep
Hang on, tell me where you're starting and go slow.
I'll keep one eye over on the raven, and I'll go.
Hang on. Wait. You can't, I said slow.
And I back
It
through the
opens.
door and I push it shut.
Yes. That was the best decision you've made as a DM ever. I think it was awesome.
Good thing ravens
Guys,
don't have
there's
elbows.
somebody outside.
What?
There's somebody outside.
And as you guys look out, you see that there's this figure standing in the middle of the causeway.
All right. I'll wave
lone figure.
from the window. Hi.
Oh my god.
Are we? So we're at the top floor. We're looking down causeway. I'll draw an arrow and hold an attack action to if it comes. Like if I notice that it starts running towards the tower for any reason, so that I can attack.
Okay. You see 2 more ravens. When they start to turn into these cloaked humanoid figures.
2 more.
Are
3
there
of them.
windows at the bottom?
3 of them.
Not at the very bottom. On this
On
floor.
the
there's-
floor that I'm in?
Yep.
Can I carefully walk
Yep.
around the edge to one of the windows to see what's happening outside?
Yep.
Okay.
How much do you weigh?
Very little.
Yeah, so you're going to have to do the jumping. For sake of brevity, we'll say you can jump from edge to edge, kind of.
Okay.
But you have to be very careful and very... Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem.
There are 3 of them.
Did these
And-
look like the ravens that helped us at the Wizard of Wines?
They look like ravens. Like the ravens, when they landed, they look like any other raven.
Okay.
But they're not like any sort of specialness about the actual fact that they're ravens.
Okay.
The fact that they changed into people is probably the most special part.
Well, we've had some weird raven encounters.
True,
and
it's
true.
This could answer some
Yes.
questions.
Interesting.
I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good
Okay.
out through the window. Just
Yep.
to... Wait, that doesn't do what we think it does.
No, it doesn't do what you think.
doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't tell you
I
intent.
don't want to do that because that doesn't do what I think it
No,
does.
it
and I
doesn't.
should just not
Ezmerelda, do you
have
know?
that ever prepared ever.
Do you know anything about ravens that turn into people?
There are 3 of them.
They
let's
walk
put
about-
my
20 feet and they stop at the edge, kind of where
here?
like right there. Yeah.
Right. Maybe I should try something. I pull out
what is? Oh, go ahead.
the amulet,
Oh.
the holy symbol of Ravenkind,
Ah.
and I hold it out the window.
Yeah.
Just hold it up, and I use the sunlight,
It is noon.
but it's raining.
Oh, it's true.
So I use the sunlight
Sun showers.
and make it
Can
shed
I-
bright light in 30-foot radius, just to see how they respond to this symbol.
Interesting.
Can I cast light on it too?
Cast light on what? The symbol?
On the symbol?
Sure. Yep. And it starts to glow as a beacon of light. In the room, it's like blinding from behind, and in front, it doesn't go down the full, but it's basically like a globe of sunlight, almost like it's a lighthouse at this point.
Wow.
And it illuminates the front of these figures. And again, they're in dark brown, dark gray, and dark green cloaks, kind of hoods over their heads, closed right to the front. And one of them lifts their heads, and they pull down their hood, and you see a pale faced raven black hair, and it's a male, fairly handsome, kind of rough scruff on around his chin, and he looks up and he says, "I need your help," and that's where we're gonna end the session for this evening.
These are the raven kind.
Yeah.
Kind
of raven.
Raveny.
Kind of raveny.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Nora?
Thank you, everyone, for watching. That was fun. That was an interesting episode. It was kind of all over the place. It's a bit of a different
So many
mix.
emotions.
It was, but it was fun. Thank you, everyone, for watching. If you liked what you saw, please consider following and or subscribing if you'd like to enjoy and join our awesome RP community on Discord. Again, a very interactive community where you can affect the game world and the game world affects the community. It's amazing.
And if you didn't like what you saw, just
Yeah, just tell us about all the rules we got wrong, because we get that a lot. Thanks, Noura, for joining us again as usual. Let's do that giveaway.
yes.
Josh, for the digital copy of D&D's Curse of Strahd campaign for D&D Beyond.
I'm thinking next week's episode should be called "That's So Ravenkind."
I'm using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Done.
Nice.
Done.
Trope.
Yay!
Trobe 19! Thanks, Trobe 19 is a regular in our community.
Yeah.
So thank you
Nice.
so much. You have won a digital copy of Curse of
Strahd.
Strahd for a D&D Beyond, and if you already have it, you can pass that code on to somebody else for them to use on the online store. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Dungeons & Dragons, Beetle & Grimm's, of course, and Sirenscape, and all of our product sponsors. You guys have a wonderful evening. We will see you tomorrow night for Behind the Screen and Players Table on Thursday, and then we'll be back for Nolzers on Sunday, and then episode 12, guys.
We're getting there.
5 more to go in this season, and it's been so fun. Have a good night, guys. Bye.